Hey everybody, welcome to the Dungeons of Castle Blackmoor. Been off for a couple weeks and we've done some fun things. We played a little bit of Talisman last week and everybody's schedules have, opened up again and we are ready to dive back into exploring the depths of the Dungeons of Castle Blackmoor. So I'm kind of excited about that. As usual, let me recap my quick table rules. First of all, anything you do is in character unless we state otherwise. So if you begin to talk about scamming someone in front of them, they're probably going to be aware of it. If you're out of character, fairly straight. It's fairly straightforward and obvious when that's the case. And I as DM really try and accommodate that. Second thing is we roll skill checks blindly. We roll them in the tower to use the Fantasy Grounds mechanic. And that allows the players to respond directly to TAD's feedback on the response as opposed to the mechanics of the rolls. In general, to hit rolls and saving throws are all public. You know what you did there. You know kind of what the targets are. But when it comes to the information I feed you about the physical environment or the motivations of NPCs, that information you're dependent on my description. I, again, if you're new to the stream, am Tad Kilgore. I'm our Dungeon Master, and I'm streaming in Blackmoor because of the work that I did with Dave Arneson back in the peaks of the 3.5 and 3.0 edition of D&D. And the folks on the stream here are veterans of my campaign, and 3 out of 4 of them were actually writers in the campaign also. So, that being said, I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves, and then Jenna Bink will give us a recap of the last session, and we will dive right in. So we will start with Philip. Mr. Slamma, introduce Delbert, introduce yourself. Or Edris, introduce yourself.
Dang, I was about to do a great intro on a guy I don't play.
All you Hythonians look alike.
That's how they disrespect us. That's okay. My name is Philip Slamma. I play Idris Regan. There you go. And he is a Hythonian douchebag. Actually, the official douchebag of the crew that we have here. It's a coveted role. He's currently trying to figure out what to do with his dear old dad. And has a real issue with authority. I currently have limited to no social presence. And today I will be pimping Diet Coke. Thanks.
Jimmy, go ahead.
I'm Jimmy. My handle on Twitch is Forlasanto. Playing Delbert Galen for you. Delbert Galen is also a Hythonian. He is a wizard of the Cabal. And he's juggling a lot of family drama at the moment, and also exploring the Dungeons of Castle Blackmoor.
Matt, would you like to introduce us to Penny?
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm playing Penny, who is a Dokray, which is Blackmoor's version of a halfling, effectively. Ranger. She's an unscrupulous little person who is sometimes not very nice to those that travel with her. But she's trying to keep everybody alive and do basically what's best for Penny most of the time.
Jen, you're up.
Hi, I am Jen. I am Magic Barth on Twitter, and I play Jenabink, who is my gnome artificer. She's very much a tinkerer, and now featuring her Steel Defender Catapult. So I'm very excited to do more things with Catapult. Shall I take us into recap land?
Please do.
Fantastic. Dear research notes, I have claimed this area on the first level of the dungeon with lots of materials as my new workshop. We reset the workshop, we rested in the workshop briefly, then continued on. Dilbert wanted to rest for longer, but we all agreed, mostly Penny, that we should scout out the area. I found an additional room with wreckage of more clockwork warriors. I will need to go back and do additional salvage and research, but for now I am following Penny to scout the area. Just outside my workshop, we found a fountain. It had alteration, conjuration, and evocation magic that had various symbols that I've been finding on the creatures in this dungeon after getting permission from Penny. I run into the room and I looked into the fountain only to see a face coming up out of the water. I nearly died, but more importantly, arcane science. Looking into the pool, in the swirling letters, Dilbert and I saw a small disc in the fountain, and I, having learned the benefits of an assistant, allowed Delbert to retrieve the disc from the fountain. The disc is made of a steel that I have never seen before, Delbert either, and in the middle is the symbol Feral. There are other symbols in lightish gray, yellowish, but the Feral symbol is bright blue and concentrated. There is also a deep red symbol. Delbert and I have taken the disc with us, and we will investigate it further in my workshop. We returned to the room with the Clockwork Warrior debris, and then we found the carapace of a different creature. Penny and I tried to construct bracers for the ceiling, but she failed to properly follow my instructions. After some additional chunks of the ceiling fell, we were able to dig out the carapace, which had the look of a centaur and a big, but with bat wings and an insectoid, acronoid structure. It appeared to be an adolescent. Using my expertise, I identified a few locations for Penny to kill one of those things. We spent the night in my workshop. Unfortunately, we were woken in the middle of the night by clockwork servants. They assaulted me and caused me to reach unconsciousness, but Delbert restored me to consciousness, and I had the best inspiration for constructing a new friend. In the morning, after we actually rested, I assembled Catapult. She is my best, most faithful friend. We also found stairs erected by the orcs, in charge of King Funk, king of orcs. We passed by the foul-smelling stairs and found some strange swarm of floor tiles. Catapult boldly ran forward on my command and absorbed a lot of the damage from the cobble swarms. A few flaws were apparent in her initial implementation, but I resolved those with a quick arcane science mending. She also auto-healed herself, which was amazing. End recap.
So there are still tiles around you on the floor that are rattling, and they crunch underneath your feet as you move forward. The light from the light source that Delbert has been carrying sort of fills the the room in front of you, and it's about a 20-foot cube room, very large room, narrow and tall, and there's a 15-foot statue standing in front of you, and it looks like an angel or a planetar, has wings, cloak, and is bent over, and it's kind of weathered. The face is obscured, and the features are hard to make out. Behind there is an open archway, and you can see another room back in there. And you had, I think, peeked in there and saw that there might be an altar or a slab there. And there's an archway to your left that stretches off away, and a doorway to your right that is open also. And you're pretty certain that doorway links up with an area you've been before. There are old cobwebs. They don't look fresh at all, but there are old cobwebs webs in the corners of the room, and suspended in them you see a couple rats, some smaller insects. What would you like to do?
Are they dead, the smaller rats?
Oh yeah, they're wrapped right up in the webs, and they've been drained. Based on
I
their size.
step on them and squish them down.
Okay, so you're going to tear the webs down and destroy the bodies in the webs?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Go ahead.
That's some hatred right there.
So go ahead and describe that for me.
Boom. It's like an expert level stomping. Just bow. Fee, fi, fo, fum.
So you get kind of...
I got some demons with these rats.
So you're right in there knocking it down.
Yeah.
You guys see Idris go past you, and his lips curled back, and he starts tearing down the webs and stomping on the desiccated rats' corpses that have been wrapped up in the web. And
what am I going to do about my rations, Rat Queen?
So something that's obvious to you as you're doing it, PJ, is the webs are old. There's no habitats to the webs, and God knows how long these rat corpses have been suspended in here. So this is old, unused web. But you strike it down and you move from corner to corner, destroying it.
Yep.
All right, what are the rest of you doing?
Penny's going to move up and take a look at this door that I'm in front of right now. Is it opened or closed right now?
It's an archway. You can see straight through it.
Okay. What can I see down the archway?
You've got corner up ahead that you can just barely see around. So that's the end of that's the end of the light you're getting from your. Do you have dark vision
60
now?
feet of dark vision. Yeah.
All right. So you can see dim light. Out to about there. And you can see another archway with a battered door where a door has been taken down dimly. Not getting a lot of detail for it, but that's what you're seeing right now.
Hi guys, keep the light back here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna stealthily move forward into the darkness.
All right, give me a stealth check in the tower.
Sure.
While Penny is gone, I'm going to start investigating the statue and the altar.
All right, you're starting with the statue?
Yeah.
All right, let me work with Penny for a minute or two, and we'll go from there. Penny, you come up to the intersection. How are you handling the intersection?
I'll be investigating the area as I come up to it and trying to stealthily peek around the corner.
Okay. All right. Floor is got a little bit of dust on it. You don't think this is an area where the mechanical servants had been. So you don't have the same sort of just polished floor and surface up here. And you can see some rat tracks off and on. You come to the corner and you look around the corner and you can see another hallway. And at the end of your dark vision, you can see there's a door. The door is open, you can tell, but it's obscuring your view. You'd have to move up closer to take a look at it. And as you moved along the floor, you don't see any traps. You don't see any tripwires.
Okay. And you said this is another archway down to the north?
This actually looks like it was a door frame with a door smashed down. You can see pieces of wood debris off on the floor.
Okay. And anything beyond the smashed door?
As you move up, you can see, the hallway continues on in front of you. And you can see up in there what looks to be a four-way intersection, and that's right at the edge of your vision.
Okay. I'll move down to this door and see if I can peek in.
All right, I'm going to hold you up at that intersection. We're going to go back to Jen.
Okay.
All right, Jen. You're checking out the statue. What specifically are you doing?
First of all, do I recognize what is a statue of?
What do you... go ahead and make an Arcana check to begin with, and we'll go from there.
There we go. Okay.
Well, clearly it's a planetar. You can tell that. All right. The specific planetar, that's going to require a religion check, you think.
Religion is still intelligence.
Wow, you remember this. This is Saint Beatrice. She was a saint who's a saint of Sakwan. And she defended this small village from invasion of sorcerers during the Mage Wars some 200 years ago. And she was slain and elevated to sainthood as a result. So this looks to be a statue to that particular saint who was translated into a planetar in service of Sakwan.
I will then... do I notice anything strange about it, runes, that kind of thing?
Oh, you're going to investigate it more?
I am.
Go ahead and make an
Shall I roll? Yes.
So,
I was waiting for that one.
as you're going around it, base is solid. Doesn't seem to be any hidden spaces or anything in it. And there is an inscription on the bottom, and it's in Hythonian. You recognize the script. Do you speak Hythonian? Do you speak Chale?
I, of course, do not.
All right. Are you pointing it out to someone who does?
Hey, Delbert, you're good with languages. Do you know this one? It's not one of the ones in my repertoire.
Delbert is stunned into silence.
He is.
Let me take a look.
All right, Delbert. You have to brush off to read all this, all the writing. Are you going to touch the? Are you going to touch the script?
Prestidigitation.
All right. So describe casting prestidigitation as you clear the writing off this copper plaque.
I wave my hand across it, and it's like a gust of wind just kind of carries all the dirt away to the side.
So you blow the dirt away as you move your hand, and you can see, be vigilant, be guarded, protect the weak, defend the state. That's what it says. Bang, 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 and an inscription on the base.
Okay.
And
am I also getting the history vibes off of this?
Absolutely. I'm not going to have you repeat the same checks. I mean, Jenna's identified it for you. We're going to assume she shared. But yeah, you can make a history check if you'd like to.
Jenna Bink is happy to demonstrate how smart she is.
Then I will let her. And I'll nod and really? That's fascinating.
Go ahead and actually make a history check. Separately, because there's a little bit more information might be available. Yeah. No, what she tells you syncs right up with exactly what you understand too.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm going to hop back up to Penny. Penny, we're going to hang on to your stealth roll. We're going to let that be constant. You were at the door. What would you like to do?
I'm going to see if I can peek around the corner of the door.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. I can do that, hopefully.
It's quiet in there. All right, the air is still. There is a stairway heading down right here. And you can see a series of columns flanking, and these are, women with their hands above them and, swords on their hips. There's a series of columns here. One here, one here, one here. And although you don't have line of sight on it, it wouldn't surprise you if there was another one over on the far wall.
Okay, and they look to be decorative columns, or?
Absolutely, they look to be decorative columns.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a straight up intelligence check.
All right.
Yeah, definitely decorative columns.
Okay. Then I will stealthily move back up to this little cross section.
All right. When you are about here, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Sure.
All right. You hear chittering, and then you hear, "They's coming. Go get the guys."
Do I see anything?
No, you don't see anything. But you hear the chittering of rats, and then you hear, sounds kind of like, your friend.
Oh, like the
Quickfoot.
Quickfoot, yeah. Just a point of order. If they're using dark vision to try and see me, I'm effectively invisible for that.
Oh, you took gloom crack, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have a light source with you?
Correct.
They get advantage on smells, so they probably smelled you.
Okay. All right. Hearing that, I will come back to the group and inform them we're probably going to have company. Guys.
Yeah. What's up?
There's some rat people down this hallway. I think they know we're here.
Oh, okay.
I start getting
All right.
my oil out.
Sounds like they had some hurt they wanted to lay onto us. Also, there's a weird room with some columns with like ladies and swords and some stairs going down. I don't really know where it goes, but I don't know. Columns looked purely decorative, but like everything else in here, they probably will come alive and try and kill us at some point in time.
I'm so excited. We could finally see if Catapult will live up to my expectations.
Like most things in life, I feel like you should just be prepared to be disappointed, Jenna.
I'm not sure if that's talking about how high my expectations are or how disappointing life is.
I would keep the expectations real low, real low. All right, so I don't know if you guys want to go down this hallway and see if we can find these rat people before they try and ambush us in this room that we have no idea if it's going to be more terrible.
Which room was it? You disappeared.
It's straight down this hall. There's like a cross section, and then I heard some rat people talking about how they wanted to do some hurt on us. Well, technically, they just said they heard us coming to get others. I'm pretty sure the others mean they want us to like stab us and stuff based on our last encounter.
Well, I'm prepared to extract my revenge upon them.
Okay.
Fiery revenge. As I'm getting
All
the
right.
flask together.
All right, Idris, go down that hallway for the fiery revenge.
I step over to that spot. And I yell out, "We know you're down there! Show yourselves, you cowardly rat bastards! We had an agreement! And you stabbed us in the back with your tiny rat hands!"
Maybe I shouldn't have said something. I forgot that you're mentally challenged. I'm immediately going to go over to this door, Tad, and look down it to the south and attempt to secure that door so that we don't get ambushed from a room that has 4 different openings that we have not secured that we are now screaming out of.
I got nothing.
None of this is Jennifer's fault. None of it.
All
There's only
right.
3 doors we have to deal with.
What about the one behind us?
Okay, I need everybody. Well, let me take a look at your passes here real quick. Oh, you hear this? There's chittering to the north of you. There's chittering to the south of you. All right? You feel like you're surrounded, and you hear the shuffling of little feet. You know, as things sort of rush towards you. And the
Jenna,
noise
stop
starts,
moving!
The noise starts kind of low. All right.
Should we go into the room with one door? There's that room has one door.
Initiative, please.
You spoke the tactical words. Solid.
As a rock.
All right.
Damn, those
Damn,
are
we gotta break some
good
size.
initiative rolls.
Everybody buddy up.
This is going to be beyond ugly, I just want to say.
And as a reminder, Catapult goes directly after me in initiative.
No problem, Jen. We'll keep track of that. All right. I have some placement I have to do, unfortunately.
Well, as I've reminded you in the past, you actually don't. I mean, if you really want to cut it down to like 1 or 2, I mean, it's cool. It's fine.
No, I actually did not expect you guys to trigger all of this at the same time.
Oh. That's PJ for you.
Jenna wanted the level. I'm just helping her get to her goals.
We leveled. I'm happy. I have Catapult.
There's 17 more you can get to.
Clearly, we're not going to make it to 4.
If level's what you're after, all you have to do is kill 6 rats a day for 15 years, and that gets you enough experience to be level 20.
You know, your knowledge metagaming is outstanding, man.
6 rats a day for 20 years.
15 years. 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah, it gives you enough experience to get to level 20.
That's easier than a home mortgage.
Yeah, I don't know why every adventure is now level 20. All you got to do, 15 years. You know.
All right.
The problem is, where do you get that many rats? You know.
Work for Truly Nolan.
Yeah.
I mean, breed them in the backyard or something. Hey, you, and you, and you, come here.
If that's the case, my sister had a level 74 fucking boa constrictor.
That was a beautiful preview.
My pleasure.
That's why I like when I'm placing the monsters and you accidentally place like Elemental Lord 57 and you're like, shit.
You know, in just a few levels, you'd have Fireball.
Fireball. Psh. I gotta make it easy. We got that right now at low level. 10 flasks of oil. You just... Whoop.
Right? Poor man's fireball.
That's right.
Everything scales. Absolutely true.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a 64 what is it, gallon barrel. We're gonna fill it with oil. We're gonna shrink item it and the oil down and the weight. And we're gonna throw it at people and dispel it and shoot it with a flaming arrow.
All right, round 1, top of the order. I will start with Delbert, whose initiative was rock solid. Delbert, you hear squealing from all around you. What do you do?
All around me.
And you can see them pouring down the hallway.
Okay. So if I can see them pouring down the hallway, then I'm going to cast Web.
Web for the win. Please drop it.
All right. So since this is what I can see, is a radius cube. Okay. There we go.
All right. So, describe what you do.
I reach down and grab some of the spider webbing that is everywhere around here, and I flick it off in the direction to the north, and when it lands, it spreads to encompass the entire area.
So,
All right.
Idris.
So,
go ahead.
I think if I'm lucky, there is a web effect.
Oh, I appreciate that, Ted.
So, Idris, you see Delbert come up behind you, and you see his hand go over your head, and you see this long string of silk, and you realize it's a spider web, and it reaches out towards the rats starting to pour down the hallway towards you, and you see it coalesce and form, and the entire hallway is blocked with a thick webby mass. You hear the rats squeal as they encounter it. All right. Y'all done, Delbert?
Yes. I'll apply the effect to people as as you go on to the next person.
Very good, thank you. Penny, you're up.
We don't see anything coming down the south corridor,
You can hear noise. You can hear squealing.
but we don't see anything.
No, not yet.
Okay. I will begin thunking tree trunks down this hallway then. All right, so I will target rat 31 as a bonus action. Actually, I probably won't even need it. Let's see. You take the -2 for shooting through my friendly peoples.
So Arrow, this is a normal rat, right? Arrow like impales it and skids it back into the web where it sticks.
Okay, and then my second attack with Dread Ambusher. Let me add this to myself. I don't think that got added on. All right, there we go. And this will be on the rat behind him. Oh, that's actually a 26 because of the -2. I forgot to apply to that one.
That's okay. That's going to hit.
Oh, I don't know why that rolled again. Let me see. There we go. And that's on the second rat.
So that rat was stuck in the web, but wiggling, and you could see. And you bisect it, split it in half with the arrowhead, and the arrow whips back into the webs, disappearing. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I use my item interaction to close that door?
You can close it, no problem at all.
All right, cool. That's going to be it.
All right. All right. Let's see. Did that rat make its saving throw? It's a half move in there, right?
Let's see.
Yeah, he's not showing as encumbered or as restrained, so he must have.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw
Okay, cool.
or become restrained.
So he's got to try and get out of it again, right? He's got to make the save a second time. Or does that happen to the beginning of the turn?
So that happens on their turns.
Okay.
So
you already rolled then for him.
I basically rolled the first
All
round,
right.
I guess.
So if they don't have restrained as a characteristic, I'm going to assume they don't. We'll cycle it next round. All right. So that giant rat comes running up and takes a bite on Idris.
The web is difficult terrain, though, to move through. It's a half move.
Oh, okay. So he would have made it to there and not made a bad on Idris. All right. Ta-da-da. Okay, what's the saving throw on that?
It is
Dex, right?
Dex, yes.
All right. So that rat manages to plow along till about there before he gets his turn ends because it's difficult terrain. All right. Idris, you're up.
I'm gonna drop my whole thing of flasks in the square in front of me. I'm just gonna put it off to the side. I'm just gonna smash it down.
All right.
Where is it? Yeah, Hex. That sounds like a win. Hex. And where is this bad boy? Eldritch Blast. That's there it is. Sorry, I was looking around for the wrong thing. Giant rat. 16. Okay. And there goes. I just wind it up and chuck this ball of Eldritch Force at the rat.
All right.
And I'm like, stay down. Truly Nolan's in the house.
You hit him pretty hard, and his neck breaks from impact. Jennabank. Jen, you can see a large rat coming through the archway to your right.
Oh, well, that's not cool. And that changes all of my plans. So I am going to... actually, no. I'm going to... If I move to there, can I see down the hallway?
Which hallway? Oh, the one... Yeah, you can see
The
down
north.
To the north, yeah. You can see there's a big cloud of web, and you can see rats squirreling and moving in it.
Okay. Am I considered in that other rat's area?
No,
Attack area? Okay.
no, you were not. Hang on, let me dial down in here and see what's going on with the grid. Yeah, you actually would have been. He would have made it to the hallway. So if you move to there,
You would have been there?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm actually I'm gonna pop into Delbert's space temporarily and look down the hallway.
Okay.
I'm going to then
All right.
cast Acid Splash. I want to make sure that I got Catapult. I got him doing things.
No, there's a rat working its way underneath the doorway next to you guys too, but it isn't there yet. But you can tell that it's trying to get underneath the crack in the door.
I can't hit things that are underneath doors. So I'm going to... Let's see. Sorry, I'm having the Jennabank is targeting versus catapult targeting issue. So I'm going to cast... I'm going to take out my little squirt gun, and I'm going to cast Acid Splash on those two rats. And at least one of them fails. And that is great. I'm amazing.
So you moved to the space where Delbert is. You fired your squirt gun. Now you're moving again, correct?
Right. I am then moving out back to next to Delbert. Oops.
I got it.
Yeah. Switch us, please, if you would. And then Catapult is going to go and attack that nasty rat before it gets to me, because Catapult is the greatest.
Let's hope it doesn't play with its food.
All right. And he is just going to rend this guy. And he is not going to rend anything, but he's there.
All right.
So, Tad, can I ask that I would have noticed before this combat that Catapult was damaged and would have auto-healed itself one more time?
Make an Arcana check.
Because we got rolling, and I forgot where that we had thought things, and darn it, Dice, come on, work with me.
Yeah, you saw it.
Okay, so I'm just going to apply that. You can keep going.
Okay.
Doc Brown is in the house.
Time shift.
That's funny right there. Don't care who you are.
Oh my god, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. It's because you yelled to them, Idris. Nice roll. That is a great tune-up.
Yeah.
2.1 gigarats.
Oh, that's awesome.
With all these rats, we're going to have to introduce the, what do you call it, the sanity metric for Jennabank and Penny.
All right, miss, rats all over you, Penny. They came pouring underneath the door. And this is a rat swarm. They didn't seem to be impeded that much by the door in the way.
I'm going to bring towels next time to put under the door.
Damn it. It works with the RA. Oh, wow. Both of them made it. So that would have been about to there. All right. So many rat swarms. So many rat swarms.
I appreciate
Wow.
Rat Swarm 46 that I see on the board.
No problem, man. Don't pay any attention to the numbers. Doesn't mean anything much.
I've heard that from Drew Carey before. Remember, we only have to kill 6 rats a day for 15 years, and a rat swarm has how many in it?
Give a lot more
That's point.
experience.
All right. Could have done that one. Yeah, it could. All right, rats all over Catapult. And it does feel like all the rats in the world, I gotta tell you. I mean, it's a loud squeal. All right. Oh, that rat bounces right into it and is restrained. Let me put restraint on that poor fellow. All right. He can make it to there on a double move. That rat is restrained. And he is still restrained. Quickfoot. I believe Quickfoot, being a wise and smart and cagey rat who has hold you all in high affection and esteem, goes to here. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Boss is like,
Yeah.
you. Quickfoot says, "You got this, boss? I'm out of here. I'm gonna go watch the flank." Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go watch the flank, and Quickfoot's gone. All right. That rat actually was not restrained. You can make it to there. Wow, guys. There's well, he makes his save. That's good.
So, Tad, has the rat swarm that's attacking Penny actually attacked Penny yet?
Yeah, I missed.
Okay. What about the swarm? Well,
Your catapult was missed on the attack also.
okay. Because I have an ability with catapult that I can
Shield.
cause problems for attackers.
That's very good. No, so far they haven't hit. They are interesting that way. All right. Another rat was restrained. Normal rats being restrained is exciting. All right.
That's
Still
what they teach
stuck.
at the Wizards Cabal.
I may have screwed that up, Jen. I think that space is... We got like a half space in the room right now. So I'm just going to go to here and we'll consider these full spaces for reference. All right, it's Catapult's turn.
Catapult went after me, so you can keep going.
Oh, okay, that's right. I'm sorry. It's a restrained rat. I have a feeling that all these restrained rats have a horrible future.
Delbert, do you have Fireball? Please tell me you do.
I don't have Fireball per se. I have poor man's Fireball.
Firebolt.
Burning
I'll take
hands.
Burning
Hands is a winner.
right now, yeah. So
That's winner, chicken dinner right there. Well, rat dinner.
rat dinner. There you go.
He's moving up the exterminator polls.
Nutritious and delicious.
Now, if only we had the foresight to trick the clockwork constructions into coming over here and chase us.
That's hilarious.
But then they would have had fur and all kinds of viscera within the cogwork, and it would make it very hard for me to reuse those parts later.
All right, that swarm just comes barreling through. All right, where are we? We are at the top of the order.
Someone's about to call out parlay. That's what I'm hearing.
Delbert, you're up.
All right. I'll go ahead and take the rolls there.
They don't have area effect. You're good.
Well, I meant for disengaging.
Yeah, but
Sure, swarm.
Swarms don't have zone of control. They can move into your space and you can't stop them, but they don't get to swing at you.
Okay. Can I get into Idris's square to cast the spell?
Yeah, I'll let you move in and out of it.
Okay. I won't move the token simply because it is yeah. Where can my baby be?
Flame on.
All right, so I'm gonna drop in there and flame on. Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and target.
It's not just a what do you call it? A burning hands. It's a burning hands and 10 flasks of oil that were smashed on the ground in front of Delbert.
Oh,
is it
really?
oil or is it wine?
It's
going
oil.
back to
This is 10 flasks of oil.
And web too, so you're gonna have to do extra
Yeah.
C4 on those guys in the back.
So yeah, so this is gonna get ugly for a bunch of swarms. So
Well, the oil's in the 5-foot space directly in front of you, right?
That is correct.
Okay. This is lamp oil or Greek fire?
This is lamp oil. And his burning hands, it pushes it out because it's flames that move it down the corridor. Describe it, Delbert. Describe what you do with your spell. It's not my spell. It's his spell.
I slide in to the side, drop, doing the risky business slide, spread out my hands, and flames shoot out down the hall, bouncing off the hall and lighting everything in its path. To the tune of those rats dying.
Excellent. Now, what we're going to do with the oil, all right, so there's 10 flasks of oil on the ground right in front of you. Now, you threw them down. So some of them would have broken, some of them out. Not all of them would have broken, right? So,
Yeah, no.
All right, so how many flasks were there?
10.
10? All right, go ahead and roll a D3 for me.
Cool. Let me get my custom die out here. Custom die. That is not the right die. Custom die. D3. Shazam.
All right.
2.
So 2 of the flasks clearly broke. All right. What that does for you is when the flaming hands goes off, that sets them on fire, right? Which causes the flasks of oil that are there to kind of superheat and also explode. Now, everybody familiar with the movie Aliens except Jen because she hasn't watched it and she sucks.
Game over, man. Game over.
Jen hasn't seen Aliens. Can we all shame her right now?
We're going to need to stop the game and put on a stream.
So remember how Frost gets killed? He grabs Roboski to grab Roboski and pull him away because they drop the grenades.
Spoilers, man.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's what happens there. So the oil superheats and explodes. Now the splash from oil is only a point, but there's 10 here. So Delbert and Idris both take 10 points of flame damage, and the web is on fire. How much damage does a web do when it catches on fire?
2d4.
2d4? Okay. So, Delbert, could you do 2d4 to everybody else in the web? Go ahead and select them and do 2d4 worth of damage to them. And I will inflict 10 points of damage to Delbert and Idris.
I will gracefully accept 10 points of flask oil damage.
Oh, yeah. Now, if it'd been Greek fire, it would be Jenna and Penny run to the service screaming, picking up the rat. We get Newtonians.
I have a fear of rats and a fear of fire and a fear of fire rats.
All right. So, boom, it blows up.
Nice.
All right. We'll take that across the board. So that's another 6 points of damage. All right. I will drop that there.
Did that apply?
I don't know if it did. I don't think it did. So I got some math.
Okay.
I got some DMing shit I have to do. All right. Well, that's just going to kill that rat.
Oh, you know what? I can drop it from here.
Please do.
Yep. You just boom, and then it'll go on all.
There we go.
There.
All right. So you see it going up. All right. So the flame blows up. You've got burns on your hands, burns on your face from where the oil exploded. All right. You may retreat back a square. All right, I'm going to move Idris back into position. Idris has got burn marks on his hands. Also that little beard of yours got scorched pretty bad, Idris. Your eyebrows too, burns on your hands. But when you look out in front of you, you smell the smell of the webs burning off, which is thick and cloying. But you'll also smell baked meat. All right, you can smell the rats cooking as the web goes up around them, and the rats are just burning. And you can see with the rat swarms, and there's a carpet of rats coming towards you as they burn off. You can see it. The rats on the outside are starting to burn and char and fall off, but the mass of rats underneath it, even as others die, keep pouring towards you. All right.
This fight is lit.
Penny, you have a rat swarm on you. What do you do?
So, real quick question. The rat that's trying to get under the door, 29, is he in that square? Is he threatening, or is he still...
He is not threatening because he can't. He's squeezing. The rat to your left that's through the archway in front of Catapult, he will threaten. He is not squeezing through a door. He's going through an archway.
Which one? The rat number
29.
16?
No, rat number 29.
I thought that was a door that he was trying to squeeze under.
No, that's rat 16. Rat 29 is through an archway.
Okay, all right. Rat 29 can have a attack of opportunity then. I'm back.
All right.
You can have that attack of opportunity at disadvantage, please.
I will take that attack of opportunity at disadvantage then.
Catapult is using its deflect attack to defend
Ooh.
Penny.
Out freaking
Catapults.
standing.
What a beast.
A mechanical beast.
Yeah.
And I still hit you, damn it.
Are you sure that wasn't an advantage, Tad? I saw 2 rolls, but I didn't see.
The chat can confirm that it was disadvantage.
Are we sure here? Just
All right. Big chunk takes a chunk
Tried
out of your
to.
path.
okay.
All
That's
right,
fine.
Penny, go ahead.
So I will no longer being in melee with that. I will shoot at rat 29 back, and as a bonus action, move my hunter's mark to that.
That would be a hit. That would be a dead rat.
And I will continue to move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move back to here to secure. I'm securing with Quickfoot this location.
Quickfoot says, I got your back. Don't worry about it. See, I pay attention. All right. That rat pops out from underneath the floor and attacks Jennabank. Missing. That rat is completely dead. All right. I'm going to remove all our pointers and stuff because they no longer are relevant. And I'm going to go through here, and I got to clean up a whole bunch of bodies. So I'm going to go through here and start wiping bodies out for the sake of wiping bodies out.
Oh, the web's still there.
The web is still there. Everything.
Doesn't it burn off?
Well, only in 5-foot chunks.
Oh, okay. Good enough. Good enough. So the web is still there.
So basically, the web is the 4 rats that are up above the in the corridor, and those rats are still webbed.
All right. So what I'll do then is I'll have them pull back. All right. And they're not coming into they won't come into the fire. Fire is an animal fear. All right. So they see that they're smoking, the web's burning, but it didn't go up poof. It just burns off slowly now. All right. So rat 16's jammed up. All right. Jammed up. Giant rat 9 is no longer buried in the burned web, if I remember correctly. He took his damage and survived it. So he will come rolling up and attack Idris. And boy, I got some pissed off rats. And
Damn, son.
He takes a slight chunk out of Idris. Idris maintains his spell. Idris, there's a big rat in front of you that just took a chunk out of your shin.
That's no problem. Because bonus action, switch the hex to him. Slap him. Upside the head. Boom. And I'll just come down. I'm going to cleave him in 2. Bam!
Technically, that's a ranged attack. You would fire it at disadvantage at a target next to you.
A longsword?
Oh, I thought you were... Oh, you're slashing him. I thought you were blowing him
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, they're finally here, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, you do
They
not.
must come to me.
He is spitted.
Boosh, knock him aside. And I go, you all need not die here needlessly today. Why do we need to fight? We've proven we both have massive power.
Chitter, chitter. Chitter, chitter. Jennabank.
I say we take off and nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure, guys.
Jennabank is going to attack the rat next to her with her warhammer. I hate fantasy grounds sometimes.
You got those hero points, kick them in.
For a 2? No, it's not going to work. You know what? I'm going to use an
Kick
inspiration.
it in.
I'm going to use an inspiration. Here
All right,
we go. We're gonna do this. Does that hit? That does hit. Fantastic. All right. Let's roll some damage. It's damage.
Squish. So that rat comes out from the door, bites at you, and you smash it.
All right. So then following that, I'm going to stand on top of its dead body, move forward. I'm then going to catapult, kill that swarm that's attacking you, and protect Delbert. So
Excellent.
then catapult will go. And And hit. Wow, I'm shocked. I think that would hit. And 2 damage. And that is my turn.
All right. Rats in the backfield. Rats in the backfield. Rat swarm.
It's like Day of the Dead, but with rats.
And they're all over you, but they didn't hit you. All right. Is this attack with disadvantage, Jen?
Yes, please.
All right. And Delbert, there's a rat trying to bite you immediately to your right.
Okay.
Okay, so that rat would have to go through the burning area, right? But it's not restrained.
That's pretty cool there, Dilbert.
Oh, wow, hold it. Rat swarms are immune to restraint. Well, that's awesome. They will pull back away from the fire, though.
Those are great 2
They're
rounds.
not immune to that.
This guy's right in the middle of it, right? Did he take fire damage or no?
The first 2, so the 4 squares in front of me, 1, 2, 3, 4, got the fire.
All right. He will pull back because the fire is right in front of him, right? Did he get fire or no? Or is the fire right in front of him?
Here, I will. That is a damn square. I'll just do it this way.
Okay.
So, 20.
So the fire is right in front of him, so he'll pull back from it in a way. All right, they'll go. Animals can't deal with that sort of thing. All right. This giant rat will squeeze through the door and will attack Jenabink.
They're coming out of the walls. They're coming out of the goddamn walls.
And hey, Jen, it's your armor holds it off. You feel a pinch on your greave as it tries to bite through your greave, but it doesn't do any real damage.
Game over, man. Game over.
Now, all these rats that I've been pausing are actually piled up back here.
Oh, it's a rat king.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's a dry heat, rats. It's a dry heat.
Jen, by the way, you would get all of these quotes if you had been cultured enough to watch Aliens.
I understand that they are part of Aliens culture. I even know what the Twitch chat is talking about when they say facehugger. But I don't know, the whole
catapult just got critted.
Get away from her, you bitch!
By an untouched rat swarm. Catapults, they're inside of her gearing. They're crawling around inside of her. They're tearing up wires. They're damaging sinew. You hear a groan and a yowl from Catapult.
The joke's on them when those gears turn on them and crush them. Blood's a lubricant for a little while.
Quickfoot goes.
No, Catapult!
No catapult. That is the sum of the situation.
Hey, Catapult hissed at the rat and made it not hit you.
What my point is more that we're about to have no catapult.
No, we're not. We are going to continue having Catapult because I have a cantrip that's going to heal it.
Okay. Assuming it doesn't get...
Idris has a rat crawling up on him.
We are going to have a Catapult.
What the? Rats everywhere.
Rats everywhere.
If Idris was doing his job better and preventing them from coming down the hallway, this would be fine.
No rats have gotten past me yet. They're all coming your way. They're coming towards me.
I so love chewing on Idris's characters, though. It's one of the high points of my life.
Oh. They're in for a reckoning when I deploy my new military tactic, stop, drop, and roll.
All right, he's everybody who's back in the web who can No, he is restrained. So he may be just caught in the web. Yeah, he's stuck in the web.
Keep eyeing that statue. I want to just push it over onto some of those rats.
All right.
I just keep wanting to go. Don't blink. Whatever you do.
I just hit him, Jen. I think it's probably going to take Catapult down. No, Catapult's still standing.
Oh my gosh, you know what quote we forgot? Stupid cat.
Oh, damn. How could we forget?
Whoa.
Oh, I forgot it's in there.
I don't think Jenna's finding this amusing right now.
Every single quote is a little stab to my heart.
Oh.
Nice.
Don't worry.
Oh.
We'll grease it back up again and get it moving.
And then we'll be able to use it in a little bit. I don't know if we can keep up with current events, but we're getting our ass kicked, pal.
Just brilliant.
And I am not missing. You know all those days where I couldn't hit and I just kept rolling crap? Yeah, that shit's over. Although I can't really manage dice, apparently. Just fucking critted the cat.
Aren't like cats not supposed to be crits because they're mechanical? This is why you got to invest in armor over the gears. That picture we were looking at earlier, I think that's the downfall.
All right, they have taken down Catapult. The rats have just swarmed all over it.
So here's a question for you, because the book is not clear.
8 lives left.
Does Catapult get saving throws? Does Catapult get death saves?
We will rule that Catapult does until we can research it, because I haven't researched it. And that seems fair at this point.
That's a great arcane science research paper.
That is.
Well, I mean, I think Delbert really caught it. I mean, they're supposed to have 9 lives. That kind of goes with the death saves.
Oh, here, let me get that persuasion on your behalf in that tower.
We will rule that because it seems like the most ethical and just thing to do before I kill you all. But
there, he made his first death save.
All right. So we have a miss on Delbert from the rats that are covering him. Top of the order, Delbert. Rats everywhere, man, everywhere.
That looks like another good burning hands.
They are in fuck you all formation. I will say that.
Yeah, I could definitely roast a number of rats at this point. But if I do, then I'm also going to be causing an automatic fail on
an inanimate object.
It's totally worth it. Totally
it's an
worth
inanimate object.
She just makes version 2. You hear her yelling from the hallway next to you.
That's true.
2, it's an upgrade, like Iron Man suits.
Yeah, that's true.
To be fair, I haven't tested fire resistance on Catapult, so it might be an interesting experiment.
Light this candle.
That's 15, right?
I'm sorry, what? I was praising Katrain. Yes, that's a 15, I believe. Is that 3 squares? Yeah.
There we go.
I have a question.
If I move to there, however...
Yes, and you can.
Blam.
Then I can even light up Jinnabink. I mean, the rats that are on Jinnabink.
You can't. I'm going to rule that the statue's in the way, but you can get everything on the other side of Jennabank.
So I could get there, and look, I've covered a bunch of rats.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Now all we need is a deck of cards.
Right?
Oh man.
Oh my god, there's a fly. And it's bugging the shit out of me.
No, that's a different movie.
It's a bug's life.
I'm thinking we ought to start calling Catapult Bishop.
Yeah.
Aw.
Now, what was the other one? The crazy one?
Oh, from the first movie?
Yeah.
I forget his name, but yeah.
Oh man,
Parker.
Yeah.
I probably didn't target the swarm of rats that are on
I'll
Catapult?
fix it.
Catapult itself.
I'll fix it.
Okay.
What was Catapult save?
Death save mode, automatic.
Oh, all right. So don't worry about Catapult. It would have been 7 points of damage to that swarm, correct? I'm going to move
yes.
Catapult over here for now. And that was Swarm of Rats 51, take 7.
Ooh, we're in some real pretty shit now, man.
No, you got him too. It cooked everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he marked the fails, the death fail, so it's cool.
All right, I'll
I'm an
unmark.
equal
Go ahead.
opportunity destroyer.
Okay. All right, there we are, folks. Is there anything else Delbert would like to do this round? You still have enough movement left to go hide behind Penny, just saying.
I could, but I don't want to. No, I'm not going to leave Idris to get swarmed by more rats without having some backup. So
Idris, when he sees him not moving, turns over his shoulder, is like, "You were always an asshole, Delbert."
do you need me to move? I can move.
No, not at all.
No, that's to Idris.
Oh, I'd say get back. Yeah, get back.
All right,
Go.
go.
Get to the double door.
All right, there I am.
Yeah.
God
You
damn.
got you got things you could throw.
It looks like a tough day to be a paladin / warlock. All
That's-
right.
Oh shit!
It's every day.
He's not a real paladin. That makes it better, you know.
Penny, you're up.
Jenna, don't move. And I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on rat swarm number 30 and lob an arrow at them. I'll take my -2 for shooting around Jenna.
All right. A 1 hits her, just saying.
That's a risk I'm willing to
Oh,
take.
there it was, the one.
All right. Arrow slams into the rats. Anything else you'd like to do, Jenna?
Jenna.
I mean, Penny?
Mm,
All you
no,
short people look alike.
All the short females.
Well, you know, there's a song about short people, how they ain't got no reason. But
Little hands and little eyes.
yeah,
Round telling great big lies.
I'll back up next to Delbert here after I shoot. You know, just to support him, make sure he's safe from any potential flanks.
All right. Delbert, something we didn't do on your turn is we didn't burn the next wave of rats. Go ahead and do that. And let's...
Burn the next wave of rats.
Yeah, there's some rats stuck in the web that couldn't get away, and it's burning in 5-foot increments, correct?
I suppose it should.
Yeah, spider web, when it's on fire, just keeps going.
Okay. Then I shall do the thing with the thing.
And you're more destructive than a gender reveal in California.
Wow.
Too soon? See, look, Jenna got that one.
All right, so we got one more turn of burn before...
She's
We've got-
broken.
We've got one more turn's worth of burn before the web goes away, correct?
Yep.
Yes. One way or another, that's true, yes.
All right. Okay, Catapult. Makes a save. Idris.
Boom. The guy I killed is dead. I whip around. I point at the rat swarm behind me, and I'm like, a hex on all of you. And I'm going to swing on the rat swarm right behind me.
Do it.
Do it.
Get out of the way! Boom! And I clank it.
All right. Outstanding.
5. Oh, the rat swarms got me. They got me. 10, 15, 20. I'm going to move to there.
All right. Holding the door.
Yeah, and I yelled at Jenna, get to the doors! Get behind us!
Get to the chopper.
Drake, we are leaving.
And I look at Delbert and I go, not bad for a Hythonian.
Jenabink, you're up.
But, well, as long as you promise me that I can make another one.
You have a whole workshop. There's so many versions you can build. Just get there. We'll come back for the slag, and you can put a piece of catapult into every one of your creations. She'll live on.
Solid hit, Jenabink. Whoomp. And, you know, they just pulp when you hit them, right? So you're coming down with your warhammer and you're smashing and they just smear. And what's really kind of disgusting when you hit them is it's a swarm of rats. So you'll like smash some of the bodies down into the top of the pile, you know, and the hammer comes out just covered in gore. And you retreat back behind Idris.
Correct, and I'm watching the body of Catapult and just sad.
Because it's cat foot.
All right.
It's horrible, Matt.
It's a real catastrophe.
Catastrophic.
Oh. This shit
You're
keeps,
hurting my felines.
this shit gets up. I'm giving these fuckers advantage. Just saying.
Get lateral damage.
Miss. Rats all over you.
Jesus, I'm going to get a phobia here.
Just think of all these attacks on us as catharsis. Bad.
Oh. Miss. Oops. He should have had a second attack. Pack tactics kick in. He hits.
And Raymond enjoys this from us. When you watch this, Raymond, you'll get the joke.
All right.
But not the handguards.
They're still trapped behind the fire. Trapped behind the fire. Trapped behind the fire.
Oh, man.
Blinded by the light.
They kind of like chewing on, you know, little short things.
They want to take on something more their size.
They're like trying to.
I will remind you, they did lay 2 criticals on your machine, so smack talk on the rat swarm.
Miss, just barely.
My machine has a much lower AC. I have inscribed my armor with the runes Kevlar.
Catvillar?
All right, we're going to see if this rat can scurry away from the flame or if it's sitting there squealing as it cooks. Do I hear a yay for squealing as it cooks? Oh, my God. What's the DC on that web? Was it 14?
15.
15? Okay. Yeah. He's
Those are
done.
War Wizard saves.
Quickfoot says, I know where to hang.
Oh man, how does Delbert feel about that? Quickfoot's running a penny.
I mean, it is the safest place.
You are the closest to the stairs.
That's true. I feel like Quickfoot is intelligent enough to make the right decisions and stay alive.
Unlike some of the rest of us.
Just
Yes.
want to point out, you have less rats to kill this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
I am not on a 15-year plan here.
That would be a funny campaign. Like, you wonder how you get to like a 20th level commoner. That's how you do it.
So if we encase Quickfoot in the stone from down here and then throw him in a bag of holding when we go back
They
up,
are all over you, Idris. They're just tearing chunks out of you now.
Oh man, I got to pay attention to that damage meter, yo.
Are you squealing from the feeling?
I just realized I'm on fire. A lot of nerve endings got burned off there.
yeah, you don't look so good, man.
Nope. Maybe we got them demoralized.
Catapult's covering our retreat right now.
Bring up the rear.
All right, hit you again. They're swarming you. It's that pack tactics kicking in. Top of the order.
All right.
Delbert. You have rats all around you, Delb.
Do I?
Yeah, you're standing on top of a swarm. The three remaining swarms cook through, just whirled through the door.
Okay. Then I will try and target myself for a second. Oof. Man, it's like... There we go.
Need me to move you off the swarms?
I'll move there. And... I shall cast Shadow Blade. Suck all the shadows from the surrounding area and out from underneath the rats to coalesce into this blade that kind of looks like the Buster Blade. And I will attack said rats.
Now that's getting your Hythonian on.
He had some practice with the dagger. Now he's moving up.
Okay, so this is the same skill level, I believe, as attacking with my dagger. I think.
Yeah, you have proficiency in this as a weapon. The only difference is it's a spell. So I mean, you're going to get to use your intelligence to attack, not your dexterity, like you do with the dagger. So this is good.
So this one in particular, though, it basically acts as a weapon and it has finesse.
Oh,
so,
okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So it works
plus
like.
4. Would you like to use advantage on this attack? Inspiration on this attack?
I'll tell you what. I will burn a hero point.
Okay. That'll
give me a +6, right?
Are we in dim light, or is Dilbert in dim light right now?
Dilbert is not.
That gives me a +6. There's my +6, and
so give yourself a +2 on the roll.
Okay. And just use my dagger because it should be the exact same. Well, that sucks.
No, you hit.
Is that a hit? Oh, wow.
Yeah. HIT. The blood on your weapon is not your own.
Okay. I guess when you consider the hero point, it would have definitely hit. So I'm good. I'm good.
All right. You take a big old fucking chunk out of it. Big old chunk out of it. Penny.
So you're saying, by the way, that if I miss, I hit Idris with an arrow if I roll a 1?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take that shot.
I wholeheartedly
That's
approve of you
win-win.
taking the shot. Take the shot.
Win-win.
There's that one again on the side.
All right.
I do like interest. So
All right, you took out the guy I was having to think I was going to have to take out.
And then I
interest has
will.
definitely grown on me over the sessions.
Delbert, you have to cook the last of my rats.
Okay.
I'm scraping off rats off Idris with arrows.
Insta death, and you can remove all those markers now.
All right.
I guess.
Did you get them all yet or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Rat 25 is the last one.
All right. Good deal.
I think cook rat sells for like 2 silver.
On the right market.
That's right.
I think the margin of profit is more on the tinkerer's stuff in the workshop.
We're going to be eating good tonight.
A little bit of flour, a little bit of butter, fry that shit up.
Rat is a fine meal.
I will be taking some of the bodies and getting oil out of them to use in my lubrication for a new catapult.
Guess catapult don't like cornbread either.
Oh, but catapult's stable.
Idris.
All
We can
right.
grind up their bones and make glue.
Also true.
Ooh,
So many options.
I'm gonna burn my potion of healing. Shazam! All right, I'll take it. And well, you're all standing. I will, Hannah.
Catapult's not standing.
Well, it's doing what mechanical things do. Oh, it's green. Okay, I'm gonna put my hex on the swarm that's underneath Genebink, and that'll end my turn.
All right. Understood. Genebink.
Oops, my bad.
I'll have to explain to
problem.
Jenna Mink later that Catapult's just taking a nap.
Are we going to send catapult off to the farm? Is that?
Catapult's gonna go live with the neighbors now.
I learn more and more about your dad every day. Nice. You did 10 points of damage to yourself? I will fix that.
Yeah, please do that. That should have been to the rats. Please forgive me. They're right on flipping top of me.
They are. So
And
Did
this is
I
when they're
kill
like that.
them?
Swarm of Rats 51 takes 5 points of damage because they resist it.
How can they resist being smushed?
Your weapon's not magical, right?
No, it's not. I have the wand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you turn them on and off.
Well, yeah, I got to long rest it, and right now the armor has been more important.
Yeah. Catapult knows that lesson all too well.
Catapult is not dead. He is stable. I can heal him.
He's just taking a cat nap.
He's just taking a cat nap.
Oh, damn.
I was waiting for that. Oh, you're critted, dude.
Just like Idris is about to.
We can't. Oh, hang on. No.
They're just like, you can't hit me. No, you can't. You can't do that.
No, I'm going to burn a spell, even though I know you're going to hit me, because I don't know that anyway. And I'm going to chuck a shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes total sense.
Yep. I see it coming, and I'm like, you can't hit. Jesus Christ.
Ouch! Ouch! Mama Regan's going to be really bummed out when she finds out you got bit through your codpiece.
Oh,
Hey, man. They only go for the biggest treats.
We'll send back.
Oh!
We'll send back what pieces we can, P.
That regeneration's going to cost.
How much of you do we need back to bring you back?
Well, this is 5th edition, so not much.
All right. Quick fit.
Quick fit, yep.
There's a
Hanging
small
out.
part of me that thinks that I should have healed Idris. Just a tiny part.
I was going to say something, but I was like, nah, the rat swarms are the more important things to kill. Man, these little dickish
There's-
rats, one by one, that just show up.
Well, I mean, if we could kill the backfield stuff, then I'd be happy to heal you. But I was, trying to prevent the squishy guys behind me from getting hit.
Don't worry, we're on one express elevator to hell right here.
In the goddamn walls.
They are in the goddamn wall.
I don't know, maybe you haven't been keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked, pals.
Did you just crit on Delbert?
Yes. Yes.
I don't see
See?
anything.
Where? You did it in the tower?
Yeah,
Must have.
you hacking, bro?
Dude, that's a DM screen move right there. Oh,
Oh wow.
dang.
This is not cool.
He's still got 2 hit points left, though. I did roll poorly on the holy fuck crit. Yep. So have you guys thought about your next design?
Yeah, I'm just going to put a junior after my guy's name.
Oh,
I'm warning you,
damn
Tad.
it.
If you kill my character, I will bring in the
Idris
voice
goes
that
down.
will make all brain cells melt.
I went
I'm
down?
here to avenge my father.
You went down.
No, you missed. You missed. You missed and you still rolled damage. Give me my 5 back.
Oh, okay. I'll give you your 5 back. I'm sorry, sir.
We can do that too, Tad, where we just link some random thing.
Damn.
All right, the other rat attacked you then.
Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta put my hex back up. Yeah.
Okay, the 21 hit you though, right?
No, that still misses. I'm an 18. I'm a 23.
No, I rolled a 21 total. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a 23. Yeah.
Oh, you threw your shields on this
Shield,
round.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I threw it when you hit me on the crit, so it's going all the way
You
until
were
it
just
comes
like
back to me.
you were just like fuck this. Got
Yeah,
it.
I was like, I'm stopping this rat, and it critted me, and I'm like, oh, well, I burned the shield anyway.
That's right. Okay, cool. I missed
Yep.
that.
No, that's cool.
Also, he has the unconscious condition on him.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'll get it. Thanks. Well, one could make a case that
You may not even have to pull it off. I mean,
right. I mean, it is okay. Top of the order.
Well, you take it
Delbert.
off in case anyone attacks me.
All right. So I'm going to quaff a potion.
Boom, that's a solid drink.
All right, you still have your move left, and these things don't threaten.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move to here.
I believe there's a song about this. And you ran so far away.
I thought potions on yourself were a bonus action, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you had
no.
home ruled that. Maybe it was another game.
No, I don't do that. I give you all the crack in the world when it comes to hero points and rerolls and stuff, but that's not one that I homebrew. All right.
He subscribes to the Rene Alfonso school of potion drinking. That he'll just smash it when it's in your hand right before you drink it.
Yeah.
Clearly, I need to
whoa.
start refusing to do the recap unless he gives me an inspiration.
Penny, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna move to here and move my hex onto giant rat number 3. I'll take the -2. I need to start getting rid of these things so they don't murder Idris.
I feel like my Shadow Priest today.
Hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I'll move back to here so that I'm not the closest person to that rat swarm.
That's
Look at the
hilarious.
halfling ninja.
Don't worry, Quickfoot. We'll live. We'll make it out of here.
All right. Rat number 16 merges with the swarm.
Jesus.
And
Several
rat
out of
swarm-
character months later, Penny is the only remaining original character.
Right?
Still living in the dungeon because I can't get the charm off of Delbert's cold body.
You know, I bet you that's happened.
It's in some rat's stomach now, you know.
Idris.
All right. I touch myself. Skillfully. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did that rat swarm move, or it's just there so we can target it?
The one behind you?
The one that was under Jenna?
No, it's on Jen. I just moved so I could target.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Well, they're already walking through us. I mean,
Yeah, the swarms are hard that way.
yeah, I'm gonna back all the way up. Oh well, that was my what do you call it? I already did the action.
That's like
Never mind. I'll stay here.
Yeah, that's like lots.
yeah, it's like 5
bad.
attacks opportunity.
That's
three
so
of them
many
are with-
bad.
And 3 of them are with advantage.
With
Yeah, I was
advantage.
looking at that going. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. That's it. I heal up and I'm good.
Jenna Bank.
All right. I see Idris touch himself. I wince, and I will attack the swarm that continues to bother me, if I can. There. Oh no! Darn it!
Would you like to use... Oh, you don't have
Throw
any
those-
inspiration left, do you?
Throw those hero points. This is a hero point.
What is the AC? So I accidentally targeted myself.
You don't
What is
ask
the AC
that.
on the rats?
Oh, the AC on the swarm is a 10. You hit.
Oh, okay. There we go then. It was just a matter of I targeted the wrong thing.
No
Oh,
problem.
you didn't
There we
hit it on
go.
it?
I don't need.
Here, let me move you out of the way so you can swing at it, Jen.
Thank you. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, they are tough. But I'm going to stay where I'm at because I need to be here to touch Idris if I have to.
You know you like it.
No.
And I see Delbert touching me with his eyes.
There's a bunch of rats all coming together and starting to swarm.
Ah, it's a friggin' colony over here.
All right.
I should bring cheese next time and try and distract them. Just throw it down the hall.
Hey, I missed. I didn't think I missed you.
I thought you had like some master plan for the rats.
Yeah, that friggin' douchebag. What's his name? Donner Party of 6. It's taking a while.
That was hilarious that you called somebody Donner Party of 6. That was just fucking brilliant.
We accept payment in intuition, free hit points,
Inspiration.
and yeah, all kind. We take it. We'll take anything here.
All right, you got missed by that fresh swarm.
We'll take misses. We gladly accept misses.
I've got an uncle that often goes to restaurants and when they ask him the name, he tells them Donner, so that when they call him, they're like Donner Party of 5, and he looks around to see who looks up and is like, I see what you did there.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, your streak is over.
It couldn't attack him because it was a double move, but
They want you to know they haven't forgotten. Once you have the taste of Dokray, you just can't let it go. It's like the veal of smaller individuals.
Look at that one. It looks delicious.
That red is very scary on the screen. I just need to. It's drawing my attention.
Yeah.
I can see it forming. The rat tails all twisted together. I'm like, no.
Where did this swarm even come from?
When a bunch of little rats get together,
Yeah.
you need to socially distance your rats, Tad, 6 feet apart. Don't you know the world has changed?
Okay, that sumbitch was worth inspiration.
Boom. I'm going to cap out.
He's doing whatever he can to get him.
Yo, you got to do what you got to do when you're the bulwark here. Ah, crap. Here they come.
You can add your hero points to potion healing rolls, right?
No.
Just start adding it to everything.
Well, I've been adding it to my hit points every level, so.
You can only get to use it on one roll, right?
Did you see that momentary look of panic on his face before he realized you were joking?
Yes.
Yeah.
How does a Dokray have 28 hit points? You know?
You can't do that!
There was a brief moment of DM pseudo rage, you no doubt about it.
It doesn't not say that in the rules. Rules as written don't say I can't do this.
I think I just took down Delbert.
Oh, man.
What the hell, Ted?
No, he's still alive.
No, he just took his potion. About a potion's worth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's still 2 up.
I have a reaction that I can take.
Do you want to
with
use your
shield.
shield? All right, I'll take that damage off you then.
I-
Go ahead and
I
drop it
don't-
on you.
I don't know if it's worth 6 damage. Oh my god.
When you're a wizard, all damage is sacred.
Yeah, but that's another burning hands.
It's true.
I mean, I would just dump it in there with you, just nuke you. You know, we don't really.
I'm
need
fine.
that.
Stop your grinning and drop your linen.
Did you cast shield?
Yeah, I'm gonna react with shield.
AC 5 to Swarm of Rats 1. I'm going to need you to take that effect off, Tad, and teach the wizard how to cast spells. I don't need souped up rat swarms.
No.
Delbert just
Damn.
made it harder for the rats.
Hit you.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there goes the
Yeah.
hex.
Hit you.
Yep.
Fucking rat swarms, man.
No, this is the giant rats doing it. Okay. Top of the order. And,
Is Idris still up?
Yeah, I'm still here. Holding on for dear inbred life.
Wait, did giant rat number 3? Is that the one that hit him?
I don't know which one it was.
Because he's dead.
No, I touched myself and give myself 5 hit points.
No, but
to
I'm
get
saying that
something
the rat that just hit you for 5 damage, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh.
So Giant Rat 12 did it. I'm not going to retro that. I'll just knock him out. And let me go clear up all the dead rats. All right, I have all the dead rats removed. You've done a good job of getting rid of all the dead rats, I do have to say. We actually have a shield on Idris, or on Delbert, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and which rat did we put it on by mistake? Swarm of
Swarm
Rats.
of Rats
one.
1. Yeah.
1, yeah.
The
Oh,
big...
do we have it actually on Delbert at the moment? Let's see. Here's the effect.
Go ahead and drop it on yourself again. I've moved it out of the way. And it's
There we
deleted
go.
off the rat swarm. Because the rat swarm would say thanks.
Yeah.
All right, top of the order. Delbert, it's you.
Boom, take that shield off.
It'll go away on its own. Duration 1.
No, well,
Should.
Not after what you just cast, no.
All
yeah,
right.
because you just put it on now, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna,
So, I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to drop sleep.
Yeah, bring out the big gun.
on
So
himself.
sleep lets me roll 5d8 and you subtract hit points from rats until you get out of the radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bada bing.
Where are you placing it?
Yeah, it's going to be very critical where you place this sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a 20 box, right? I think so. I think it's like this. Or is it 20 radius? I'm not sure.
there.
All right,
I think
no
it's a
problem.
box.
You're dropping it right in there. Okay,
Yep.
The first thing that happens is there a save on this? Because all these rats are in a big stack right there forming
No.
a rat swarm.
No save.
You just start
Yeah,
hacking out
yeah.
hit points on the
Yeah,
lowest.
All right.
you just start counting out hit points and dropping rats.
Okay, and it is unconscious is the effect, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jesus Christ, that's a swarm
10.
and a half.
Well, the first 10 rats that came together are about to form a rat storm, which averages about 24 hit points. So that hit them one round before they did it, right? So that 10 hit points stopped a rat swarm. I think that was pretty damn good use of it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's some Captain Planet level bullshit right there.
And you've got 15 hit points left, so I'm going to go around from there. It's probably going to be the giant rats. All right, so 10 left. Wow, 5 left. We got 5 hit points left. If that other giant rat's under 5, you're going to take out all the giant rats in front of you.
Oh no.
Oh my
Not
god.
that.
I had 3.
4.
Bang. I had 3 rats with 5 hit points left each. So that was 15 and 10 is 25. So the swarm's still all over you, but the giant rats and that swarm of rats that were forming a swarm all kind of fell down and collapsed. All right, outstanding. Delbert, you've done your full move. You've cast your spell, correct?
I have, and I'm done.
All right. Penny?
Delbert, you are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to move
Days
here and put my hunter's mark on rat swarm number 46. I got to help Delbert out. I can't just leave him there, without a parting gift.
Oh, yeah, and he went there specifically because I think he's used all... Well... He went, here, I'm out of spells. Take my hit points, rats.
He's bombed out and depleted.
Yeah.
All right, that is me. I'm trying to chunk out some more rats.
I can still toll some dead, though.
There's a lot of damaged rat swarms up in this mofo.
Idris, what would you like to do?
Cry like a girl. All right, well, we don't have a lot of options. So, who is the most jacked up looking rat? Giant rat number 12, welcome to the party. You get to be my sacrifice. As a total dick move, I'm turning around. I'm firing off my Warlock Hexblade's Curse. Burn it. Oh, please, baby Jesus, don't screw me over. All right. I'm going to get an extra
Charging
2
battery,
points of
mic
damage on
off.
this roll, Tad. So I'm just going to add it on top, over.
Okay.
I'm going to swing on Giant Rat 12. Don't screw me now. Yes, hit. That's what I'm talking about. And it's going to be this plus 2. Just kill him outright. Boom, he dies. And I heal for 7 points.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh.
And yeah, that's right. And I'll just stand there. And I'm done.
Describe that to everyone, please.
I will re-describe the amazingness. Idris turns around, scans the battlefield for the weakest opponent he can find. Because he's running out of resources. It's coming down to the wire. It's getting crazy. He notices the sleeping rat on the floor next to him. Grins,
Charging battery.
points evilly at it, and goes, "Give me all your life!" and just slams it, hits it. You can just see the life energy draining out of the giant rat into Idris, and he's like, "I have the power." And a little more of his burned off skin is starting to look a little bit better. Looking a little bit better to the ladies. Jenna Bank really notices this. Make a perception roll.
First of all, take disadvantage on your next roll. Just goddamn it.
I
I
thought
will burn it and what do you call it? What do you call it to clear it?
Seriously, you see the wounds knit. All right, as the energy soaks into it, and you do suddenly have a craving for cheese.
You hear Delbert a whisper on the wind. Evil is so good.
Jenabink, you're up.
Genevieve jots down a few notes about the efficiency of warlocks is at least greater than bards.
Wow.
Y'all heard that, people. Especially you, Raymond, because you play one.
That's outstanding.
Ted, can you do that magic where you move my character so I can actually target the swarm that has been eating at me?
Warlocks are actually a fantastic class to play if you want to play a spellcaster. Don't want to think about what the hell you're casting because it's Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
No.
All right.
Hex.
Now, remind me how sleep spell works.
Hex
They're
too,
out.
but-
They're out, correct?
they're unconscious. I think it's like for a minute. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Unless something knocks them, spends their turn knocking them or something.
Yeah, rats aren't going to do that.
And they until the spell ends, until they take damage, or until someone uses an action to shake them or slap them awake.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. That's not the way the rats operate. So,
We would have been in deep trouble if they did that. They had
miss.
a couple more like Quickfoot. Oh, man. I accept your generous gift.
What's your AC, Delbert?
No.
My AC is go fuck yourself, rats.
Damn!
It was I rolled a 13. I didn't have you targeted. What's your AC?
13.
Oh, damn.
Man, we got to put a heavy armor kit on you.
Right?
You know what, Delbert? I think it's time you dip Artificer.
Yeah.
Get some of those magic linens.
Delbert, you go down. I did 12 to you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if y'all were nicer to me, I could, give you magic armor, but no.
We like to earn our magic armor.
Apparently. No, you hit me.
Yes.
You took my cat. You hit me.
I actually was expecting Idris to sacrifice the cat for the hex.
It's too far away.
That's true.
And taking a -5, shoot it through hard cover on that big ass statue? No way.
Delbert, if you want to, you can use a hero point to make a death save at any point. All right, Penny. Delbert's covered by rats. Another swarm comes towards you.
Okay, I will 5, 10. Move to here, and I will shoot at the swarm on top of Delbert. When I previously had targeted. What swarm number is that? I can't even see it with his 46, right?
Yeah.
This is when he rolls a 1.
Right. Yeah. Well, all it does is drive another death save. You can burn 3 hero points and just stabilize. We'll just call it over.
I mean,
That's how we tell the stories here, Delbert. There's a 1 in it.
the spellcaster we get, if I did roll a 1, I have all their spells back.
No, we would make Delbert come in as his 9-year-old sister.
Ooh.
Sorcerer 1, Bard 1.
I felt short rested.
So you're saying we get an upgrade? No, I'm kidding.
It's a younger model.
Wow.
Idris.
All right, I got to zoom in to see this cluster.
I want to hear Jimmy do a little girl's voice, like forever. So yeah, I'm down with that. Let's kill him.
Rat Swarm 51. I'm looking for you. Yeah, there you are. Okay, I am going to swing on Rat Swarm 51, the one that's on Jenna.
Nice. I'm happy.
Oh, sweet merciful Jesus. Well, I'll take it.
If you had your hex up on that one, you would.
Yeah, I know. I burned them all. But I'll take 13 damage for the Rat Swarm. So Idris, realizing his way out is blocked, turns around and, realizing his healer is also getting jacked, decides to take on this Rat Swarm. Not because it's the right thing to do, but it's the right thing to do for Idris.
Are you done, Idris?
Yes, I am done.
Jennifer, you're up.
The giant rat 33. Can he hit me around the corner?
They're unconscious.
Fantastic.
Hey, just got to worry about the Rat Swarms on this one.
Fantastic. So I'm actually going to move myself, if I can grab myself. That sounded bad. Come on. There we go. I think. No. I want to move next to Delbert. Cad, can you help me out?
You got it.
Didn't sound as bad as your log entry about orc erections earlier.
That was some dangerous research.
Yes.
All right. You get him back on his feet, correct?
Correct.
Or back on his prone.
Yeah, well, I mean, on his back is prone, so.
Stimulating Delbert, but dangerous.
Yes.
Whoa.
All right. Swarm of Rats 46 is where now? They were on Delbert. They will swarm all over Jenna.
Oh, geez, that Rat Swarm looks like Delbert.
Damn it!
I don't know where those hands are being placed right now.
There's a dance going on.
Guys, there's a time and a place for it, and now's not really the.
He was trying to get the healing gun, but groping and everything, it didn't work out so well.
That's not the thank you I wanted.
That's not the healing gun he just grabbed.
Jenna Binks is still standing.
It's just a placebo. Swarm of Rats 51. I've got you. You're mine.
You have a rat swarm on you, don't you?
Yeah.
He does.
I'm like a Pokemon trainer. I got to collect them all.
Oh man, I just got him back on his feet. Can he move
Yeah.
that far?
Yes, he can.
God damn it, Storms.
Maybe, Delbert, you could come back as like a Rat Swarm. A spellcasting Rat Swarm.
All my hard work for nothing.
What's that old adage, Matt? If you're healing, you're losing.
Basically, I mean, you don't need to heal anybody until they're on the ground.
Oh, yes, look at that.
I waited until he was on the ground.
Yeah, that's the best time.
So I critted him
And you did 2 damage.
for 2 damage, yes.
Nice.
Now, I will say, if you hadn't hacked it as hard as you did, it would have been a 4d6 attack, not a 2d6 attack. So that just literally saved Delbert.
No, yeah, I told you. It's not the right thing to do. It was the right thing for Idris. Because if he had died, bad for Idris.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. I think I have such faith in you. You're going to be fine. It'll be good. Swarm of Rats 1.
I'll take things that skitter for 500.
How about Swarms from Hell? I mean, you guys, the smell is horrible, all right? The smell is
My laugh, we're going to walk out of here. The guy's like, you've been gone for 30 years. I'm like, dude, we leveled like that commoner with all the rats.
The smell is unbelievably foul. All right. Every time you bust one of these things open, you crack open its intestines, right? So you're covered in literally gore. Covered in blood.
At least when I smashed them with my warhammer, they remain one little rat package, and they don't necessarily explode.
Delbert, rats all over you.
It sounds like some Toll the Dead action time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Tolling the dead.
Do so.
That's all I can do.
Let me move.
Hey.
Let me move you so you can target him. There you go.
Something.
It is wounded.
Nice.
Oh! Boom.
That beautiful D12.
Boom.
We'll take it,
Pay that $1.25 for taking the Florida Expressway.
right?
Penny.
Not.
Penny is going to continue to move and kite this rat swarm.
Oh, and I'll stand up.
I will move
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Penny's going to move to here and shoot at the rat swarm that is on, I guess, Jenna Big now, the one I've got my hunter's mark on. I will take my -2, and if I roll a 1, just kill Jenna Big.
Who needs her?
No one.
Oh. Oh, man.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Nice.
Actually, I should be here.
Idris.
Oh, yeah. This is a great situation, and Idris is going to 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, hang on. Let me see this. 5,
Yes, let's all die in a group hug.
20, 25. Wow, yeah. I can't get to it because you guys are not standing on the grid. What are you, like on the metric system over here? I'm trying. All right, I'm going to ask for a ruling. Can I swing on Swarm of Rats 51?
Yeah, go ahead for it. I'm fine with that.
Cool. All right.
All good
Nope,
arcane science is done on the metric system. The imperial system is crap.
I represent the Imperial system.
That gets you inspiration, Jenna Bank.
All right, I'm scrolling for Swarm of Rats 51. There he is. All right, here we go. Swarm of Rats 51. There it is. Take it and like it. Yeah, low rolls. We'll take them all day long.
My
So
goodness, you hit with a
I come
five.
flying out
High
of this.
damage. Come on,
I
high
come
damage.
flying out of this rat-infested room, and I dive to swing at these rats that are at the edge of my reach. And boosh. I do this weird sweep. It's not even a cut. It's just a sweep right up the edge of his robes, and I just flick them off.
You stand up, sweeping these things off you, right? And he starts banging away at them. It's still alive, though. Hold it. You did it.
Wait, I hit the wrong one.
Yeah, you did. You did
My
8
bad.
points of damage straight through. I'll put it on it.
My bad. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
they're right next to each other in the thing.
28 and 8 is 36, which
Boom.
takes it out at 36 hit points. Nice job.
See, Jenna, that's how you pass public school math.
All right. Jenna Bink.
Clear on your left.
Jenna Bink is actually going to heal herself.
Selfish, Jenna Bank is selfish.
Beat me to the comment. Beat me to the comment. As I heal myself multiple times. Gotta think about others over here.
Are you guys calling? I think the chat is referring you to as a paladic.
A paladic? I will accept it, yeah. I tried to get them to accept paladoc, Warradin, but they want to go with paladic. Let's see you work in Bard when I get those ranks. You got to get all 3 of the class names in there.
All right.
All right, and I'm actually going to... I will move out of that space and hope that it helps Penny target.
Sleeping rat, sleeping giant rat, swarm of rats 26. Goes after its tasty meal. And I miss.
Oh, I thought they were going for the pale flesh of Delbert.
No, they
Right.
chased you. I didn't want to have to retarget again. It's a pain in the ass.
You're welcome, Delbert.
Thank you.
All right.
Please, Rat Swarm, may I have another?
I will never. And so, pretty much, Penny's been this entire fight. Can't touch this. Nah, 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 nah.
Just got hit one time.
I got hit once, yeah. I've learned how the rats attack now and how to dodge.
Delbert,
You're like,
Bob and weave. That's all. Just bob and weave.
Delbert, you stand up and the rats are off you, and there's 2 waves of rats that just engulf your friends on either side.
Okay. I'm also going to be selfish and quaff a potion.
Understood?
Selfish, Delbert. Selfish.
Selfish.
as I watch Delbert hit the potion, I'm like, but what about catapult, guys?
Damn.
All healing potion does is make catapult a road. Oh,
Hey!
nice roll!
Oh, max
Correct.
So you're in pain. You've got bites all over your face, your hands, every place, right? And all of a sudden it starts to knit up. Stings, but it feels much better. Penny, you're up.
All right. Penny is going to find. That is 30. I'll move to here and continue shooting at the swarm I've been shooting at. I'll take my -2, and Jennabank gets hit. Jennabank gets hit.
At least she's healed. Hit.
Oh,
All right, that is me scraping
20% more than last time.
Idris.
rats off.
All right, I
Yeah,
got lots
2
of
or 3
rats
at a
on me.
time. 2 or 3 at
Yeah.
a time.
I'm going to move out from the rat swarm.
Yeah.
Swing on the one that's on. Nope, don't want to hit the placebo.
You're targeting me, by the way.
Am I? Oh, I didn't put that target on you. Yeah, I didn't do that.
Go right ahead. I'll move that off you if you want me to.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm going to swing on Rat Swarm 46. It graciously accepts the edge of my blade into its body. Boom! And another one. I just come right up the side. This one's a little easier because she's shorter. I don't have to do the full arm extension on the swing. I'm up, and I just whoosh, and they go flying up into the air. And as they go through it, it's like kind of like a blender move.
Jennabank, there is 1 swarm left.
26, right? Or is it
Yep.
the one number
No,
one?
there's 2 swarms left. I'm sorry. There's 1 and there's 26. There's 1 left. The 3 of them came at the 2 you guys, and there's only 1 of those left. There's still
So
Go ahead.
do I get to flank from here and have advantage?
No,
Wow,
Sad.
bringing out the
Weird.
old school rules.
we are not playing with that. That's a specific ability of monsters and thieves.
So all you're saying is we got to get another penny.
I think 1 penny is enough for this world.
All right, smush, smush, smush.
Fine, I'll just give them another target. It's not Idris.
Oh, I think I have become their favorite.
All right, 1 to 2. Hold it. Who I have targeted? Ah, shit! I gotta go after Idris. Targeting with these things is a pain. So they
You'll be
swarm
back.
over Idris.
Let's do this.
And I have a hit
You do. That's right on the money.
for 11.
That is almost on the money.
So they are all over you. They start getting in your armor. They're, inside of your helmet. They're just biting little chunks and nips all over your flesh. Hold still, tasty little one. Hold still. Miss.
Keeping the streak alive.
Delbert.
Toll the Dead on Rat Swarm number 26.
It does not count as bloodied.
Okay.
Well, it's taking damage, though, correct?
Yeah, half damage though on Toll the Dead.
No, they just
No.
have to have taken damage.
4 got to me. All right. It takes its damage then.
Yeah,
Boom,
no
bring the
bloodied anymore, Tad.
I know.
Times are changing, man. What's its back?
So the D12 then?
Yeah, D12.
Damn it! Damn it!
Hey, you just rolled max hit point heal. Don't worry about it. Penny, these rats are chasing you around.
Hopefully they don't hit my THAC0, man.
That's tripping it our old school.
I gotta look it up on the table here.
Okay, I will move away from those rats, and I'll shoot at the... I'll move my Hunter's Mark to swarm. Actually, I'll move it to number 1. They've taken the most damage, the one that's chasing me. And I will shoot at it.
All right, makes sense.
And they're really annoying. They keep chasing me.
Bam. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and it's taken a ton of damage already. All right. Idris.
All right. I am 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going all the way over to Rat Swarm 1. Good riddance. I'm going to take the swing on it.
Chris.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. And this one,
That
partially
sucked.
resisted.
It shouldn't have been.
Wait, did I throw the wrong thing at it?
You might have. Don't worry about it. I'll just do another 4 points to it.
Cool.
Because that's a magic blade, so
Yeah, that one's
it's still alive, but
weird. Yep.
you did a chunk to it.
Yep.
Jenna Bank.
I'm just trying to get to it before it comes back.
Jenna Bank will move forward and try to hit this. Because, yeah.
Hit. Idris, I really respect how you managed to trigger every encounter in that wing. Well,
Look,
every
I'm
rat
a no-nonsense kind of guy. No-nonsense kind of guy. And I believe this puts me in a position of strength when I finally meet the Rat Queen again and she has no bouncers. Except for her were-rats that we hear legends about. And then I will sit down and I will parlay with her and feed her the poisoned food. It's a sign of my peace and goodwill.
That you don't have?
We'll have it by the time we get back here.
Oh, we're leaving after this?
Who knows? It could be 4 years. You know how much gold they owe us at that point?
That's true. We'd be rich.
Jenna Bank gets
Yeah.
torn up by it.
Did you
No,
make
we're-
it off the first level this time? Alas. Alas, we did not.
No, there's some strange mythical creature in the sky that keeps throwing a million rats at us every time we go down here.
Oh, that's wrong. That targeted Jenna Bink.
Don't worry, she failed.
It's
Yeah.
got a lower saving throw than it does. Go ahead and hit it. Just target the right thing.
Okay. Ba-boom.
All right.
It's better. Mo better.
Penny, you're up.
All right, I will shoot again. Actually, I'm going to move to a position where I'm not taking a -2. But I'm going to move to here, and I will shoot at that rat swarm 1 again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bam.
It goes. So last of those rats are 3 or 4 scurry away, but the swarm dissolves.
Oh, nice.
Janky ass rats.
All right, let's start running over there and murdering those sleeping rats.
Yeah. Murder rat hobos.
Catapult. Idris.
I'm following exactly what Penny said, and I'm booking over to these rats, and I'm gonna one by one. I'm gonna start exterminating them.
There's a rat swarm all over Genebink still.
Oh,
Oh,
as I run past that, I couldn't tell. She's so small, they're so small. I thought that.
No one cares. It's fine. I'm just getting eaten alive. Whatever.
you'll finally.
I
get to
was
join-
being selfish. I was being selfish.
You'll get to join Catapult this way. It's what everybody wants.
Catapult's not dead yet.
It's what Catapult would want.
I still have mending as a
Is
cantrip.
that like? Oh, I was
I
gonna
just
say.
need a minute,
Got a little.
literally.
catapult only had 1 life, though.
No.
Boom. I'm just waiting
9?
for the response. Huh, again, it's coming off again. Interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how that changed because it's
Not
magic.
sure I have that. That should be the full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be the full 7. That's interesting.
Because it hasn't been doing that until just now, so I don't know how it got fucked up. All right.
I don't
Yeah.
think magic gets through it, though. Unless,
Let's see. Maybe not.
yeah, I don't think it's like the bludgeoning,
Yeah.
slashing, piercing magic. I think it's just,
Doesn't get through.
yeah, I don't think it. I think it just take half damage from physical attacks
All right.
with their DR.
Okay, Jedabink, you're up.
I got so used to rolling on giant rat swarms. Oh, giant rat behind me.
Okay, I think I've been messing things up, but that's okay. Whatever.
What's
I'm going
new?
to attempt to hit this guy. I know, what else is new? I messed things up. Alright, so that's going to hit. So, Jenabink... I didn't say it, never mind. Jenabink's going to hit the damn thing.
Boom! There it
Yeah,
is.
she's going to hit the thing.
Nice.
All right, that would be the last
Jenna.
of them.
You're going out
And
there to
then-
destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring them back, but to wipe them out, right?
And then Jenabink's going to go next to catapult.
All right, so you guys are going to go in and kill the asleep rats, right?
Not what I'm
Yep.
doing.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's
Alright.
definitely
Not
what's
what I'm
going to
doing.
happen.
I kind of, given who you are and what you're doing, I'm going to call this. I think you're going to be able to take them all out. So you go in and you just smash them and take them out. And
Yep.
you know what we're about to do?
We're gonna
Take a
love it.
break?
We're at a level.
Not well, we might, but we're going to take care of our bladders right now. I'll catch you
Oh,
on
I've
a
had
bit.
like,
That's
All
a great
right.
idea.
yeah, I think that's necessary right now.
You all get a treat out there. No, he just stripped it out. He left?
Yeah, we're out. We're on the VRP screen, so.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's funny. I just saw him get up, and I'm like, wow, man, that's like Jurassic Park. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's cold. Alright, I'll be right back.
Now we can roleplay.
Ahoy to stream. All right. There's still vague chitterings. You can hear rats off in the distance chittering and squeaking, and you can hear the scrape of little feet around you. But there are no masses of rats, and you haven't seen any of those, rats the size of a small dog anymore. But you are covered in nips and bites and gore. And you run into the room and you mash the sleeping rats. Kill them one right after the other as fast as you possibly can. The 2 giant rats, as you said, you killed first, and then you stomp the little rats with your feet and with your weapons, and they are gone.
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist anymore.
Quickfoot comes running over, scrambles up on Delbert's shoulders, and goes, "Wow, that was outstanding! You guys, I'm so proud of you. That was my cousin Clem and my cousin Ephraim, and my Aunt Murgatroos. It was amazing. It was amazing. Amazing. I certainly have joined the right tribe. I think so."
Well, guys, I just want to let you all know, I think I made a bad call, but it turned out okay.
I agree with you that you made a bad call.
It's okay, Catapult. You did really good. Delbert didn't know about fire. I didn't know about fire, but it's okay. I'll get all your wires back in shape. It's okay. It takes me 4 minutes to put Catapult back in shape.
I think there's a piece of Catapult still underneath the statue.
Oh, no, that was an extra part. It's okay. I've determined through my research I don't need that anymore.
Jenna, every time you cast Mending, Catapult has a deep vibrational sound internally that oscillates.
That's amazing.
For 4 minutes, you're healing it?
Yes.
I'm going to be
It
behind
takes
you.
a minute.
I'm going to be behind you singing the ASPCA theme that you get on the commercials because you're taking so long. It's going to be me.
Tad, for that comment, Tad, I'll give you
donate
inspiration.
12 silver a day.
The DM takes inspiration from Penny. I want you to all know when it happens why it's there. All right, brothers and sisters. What would you like to do now? I mean, you are beat up. Everybody except Penny has been knocked down and stood back up this fight. Is that correct? So
No,
Not Jenna, or
yeah,
just Delbert.
Yeah, Delbert and Catapult are the only 2 that fell.
Okay.
Jenna and Idris just kept healing themselves.
something I'm introducing because I give you guys so much stuff, and this is a Tad house rule, is that if you go down and you stand back up, you get a level of exhaustion. And that is a Tad hit points are real house rule.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
I'm tired just hearing it.
Yeah. Well, think about it. You go down into negative hit points. What's the physical effect for you?
I don't know, because I healed magically. Divinely,
true.
someone may say.
Oh, that's right. I hit you. I thought I dropped you, and you're like, hold it. I've got a shield up, Tad. And I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah, they made me realize I have shield now too, which is fun.
am I the only
See?
one without a shield at this group? It's
What do you guys?
unfortunate.
No, you just run around like a little Dokray.
We're team building here. I think we're going to go back to the room, right?
Yeah,
Unless
I think
Penny wants to go explore, right? You want to go explore, Penny?
Oh, you know what? Before we leave, I actually do want to look at the altar in the next room.
One more time.
The altar.
No, we didn't look at the altar. We only looked at the statue.
Oh, I thought you went in the other room with the...
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we looked at the we looked at
thing?
the statue, but we didn't look at the altar next door.
Gotcha, okay.
Because Idris is almost dead, Penny's going to make 10 good berries. Yeah, Idris, eat this.
Oh, man.
All 10 of them, please.
Oh, 10.
Yeah,
God damn. They're like little...
I could sleep for a week after that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty beat up.
I think we should go back to the workshop and hole up for a little while.
Oh, you want to go back to my workshop?
I think it's our workshop is what you mean.
No, Penny, I'm pretty sure that you had said that it's my workshop, that we could turn it into my workshop.
Well, your workshop is also our base of operations, so
That's fine. I'm very generous that way.
I thought we agreed we were
I know.
an
I know.
anarcho-syndicate commune functioning in a libertarian socialist community. And we would all take it in turns to be leader.
I'd have to do some research as to whether or not that form of anthropological and economic situation is the most advantageous for us.
Help, help! My rich white self is being repressed. By peasants.
Well, I mean, you did accept a sword from a strange woman. There was no lake involved. We did find a fountain later.
Boom! She was a tart.
Just throwing swords about. That's no basis for a system of government. All right.
So is anyone stopping me from looking at the altar, or are you guys pretty much dragging me away back to my workshop?
Touch it with your eyes. Go for it.
go for it.
I'm touching the altar all over with my eyes.
Dad, while she's doing that, I am going to go down to this hallway and examine it stealthily.
I will remind you that is where the rat queen was.
I know.
Okay.
He was stealthily doing it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. Let's do this appropriately then. Everybody place their character where the character actually is.
Quick question. Is the door open or closed in the room that Jenna Bink is in?
That door is closed. The rats came underneath it.
Underneath it. Okay. Then I will go there.
You drop down to here. You can see this is the intersection you guys fought in. The Rat Queen's chamber was down here. And there's a door here that you can see, a door there that you can see, and a door there that you can see. And you can see another door right there. And go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Yes.
All of us, or just him?
Just
In the
him.
tower?
In the tower. Give me this one in the tower.
Oh, I did check, but it's the same bonus. So.
You're real thirsty all of a sudden. You just feel this sense of, damn, you wish you need some water.
He has the diabetes.
Diabetes. Weird.
Jingo! Hey, one of my good friends from Phoenix is in the chat, everybody. Give him a shout.
Howdy, Jingo.
Hey, Jingo.
Happy good friend from Texas, I believe he said.
The PHX, man.
No. Arizona.
Got hit a couple times in that combat.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've gone down to that intersection. You can see the doors off to your left, and in front of you, you can see the other door down the length of the hallway, where the Rat Queen was, or that arch, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's another room too. And when you guys were last here, you didn't have an opportunity to check out any of the rooms. All right, that's all I'm doing with you for now. Jenna, the altar is split in half and cracked on the top, and you can see that there's a square base and sort of a shattered and damaged altar top on the top. This would have been a shrine to Sakwan, you think, which makes sense when you think about the planetar, the angel that's outside, the saint. This looks like, and you're looking at debris on the floor where there's some shattered pews and stuff, this was probably a little chapel, a little sacred space. And go ahead and you give me a wisdom save as you look at the altar. Oh, the coot. Yes, the coot. Oh, yes. And you just stand there humming and rocking back and forth after you've looked at it. Would you mark on your character sheet that you have been exposed to the darkness for a second time and succumbed? And Jenna stops moving, Delbert. You see her as she's looking at the altar. She stops moving and she starts to hum. And you hear her humming that song that they all seem to hum. Right? And she's not moving. She just seems to sway back and forth and back and forth.
I'll
walk over and put my hand on her shoulder. Say, Jenna, come back to us. Snap out of it.
She's like, what?
Hi, Delbert, what's going on? I found this altar, and there's it's very inspirational. I got caught up in just how wonderful this whole place obviously is. Yes.
Delbert, are you looking at the altar?
I don't feel like I could avoid looking at the altar. So
do Hythonians know how to read?
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at the altar.
Jen, you could have actually, the way I've been doing this is wisdom, intelligence, or charisma you could have made.
Well, then I totally would have done intelligence. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you still would have missed it because, my God, did you roll poorly, but still. So,
okay.
Delbert.
Man, it gives you that hope.
I mean, I would have had +5 to whatever I rolled, but...
Oh, yeah, you got an 8, so...
All right, so I am going to spend a point of inspiration.
Wow.
And I'm also going to burn a hero point.
All right, so roll your d6.
All right, so D6.
All right, you got a +4 on this roll, and you have advantage.
Okay, so this is a wisdom save.
You can do wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. And Jen, if you want to make a second roll...
then hell yeah, it's going to
your
be
inspiration, go for
intelligence.
it. All right.
Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, I kind of don't, but I kind of do.
Hey, Penny, remember all those ones
You're
we were
fine.
talking about?
All right, you make it on your second roll, Jen. So you
All
are
right.
touched
There
by
we go.
darkness.
Okay, I will fix that on my character sheet then.
Just
All right.
gently brushes by.
Yeah.
What?
You are stunned for a little bit, but you don't have that. There's nobody else in your head. So
You
anyhow,
spent a point of inspiration as well, then?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Definitely worthwhile.
this altar has been defiled. You don't have any doubt about that at all. And you both are certainly aware of, there's this emanation off of it. It just it's wrong. It doesn't feel right. What do you do?
Do I know enough about Saquin to understand how to make it better for her?
Make a religion roll. You'd think you'd need to have a priest of Saquin come and bless and purify this space.
Hey, Idris, I know that you're changing religions every day or so. Last I checked.
I'm
Do you have any?
losing my religion. Losing.
Do you have any feelings towards Saquin? Strong? I mean,
Well, I know that's who my sister worships because they like the pointy, stabby, stabby. She uses the really big bastard swords for some reason. She might be able to help you out here. I hear you're having some problems.
oh no, not problems. Just trying to respect the anthropological nature of things. But we can certainly talk to her when we go back, assuming that she's not dead or aged 50 years.
Okay, cool. I'll punch a... Oh, never mind. It won't do that. So it won't matter. I'll keep that back. All right. Well, I mean, yeah. If we get out and people aren't dead because we're in the future, we can definitely go to her. or her people and tell them about this place.
What are you doing?
I'm going to actually search both the rooms because
All right.
as a dabbler of religion, I know people like to hide shit in here.
All right, I'm gonna go and gonna go back to Penny. Penny, you're standing at that intersection doing reconnaissance. What do you do?
Continuing stealthing. I just want to go check out this room and see if any of the remnants of the Rat Queen or her guards have remained.
All right.
And I'll stealthily move up. I think I put it in the tower already, right? Yeah.
All right. You stick your, you're sort of about a foot off the floor doing that I'm a Dokrai thing, and you peek around the corner, and there's a bunch of refuse and stuff here, but there are no rats physically in this room anymore.
Okay.
Smells pretty foul.
Hmm.
It does look like all the corpses of rats from when you guys killed them before were dragged in here and eaten, and there's flies buzzing, and there's a bad smell, but there's no rats physically in this room right now.
Okay, I will move back up to the group then.
All right. So, Idris, what are you searching first?
I'm going to search the little space since that's where I'm at, and then the big statue area.
All right. So you go through the little space, you don't find anything, you go into the other space where the altar is. Are you physically touching the altar? Oh, first thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a touchy-feely kind of guy.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom, a charisma, or intelligence save. Your choice.
Charisma, because I'm just going to bedazzle it into amazingness. Shazam!
All right. You look at the altar and you're like, wow, there's no big, okay, cool, it's nasty, I get it. All right, and you start touching the altar and manipulating it, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's like hidden compartments and stuff, because that's where I'd hide my stuff.
All right.
I think Idris is like trying to get us killed. DJ, are you a plant by Tad? Is that what's happening this time?
I believe Matt will vouch for me. No. This is normal.
No, he just had like 29 characters or something in Arcanus.
They made it
It wasn't because he enjoyed playing different characters.
All right. You touch the shadow. You touch the altar.
Oh, gave away.
Yeah, and there's a crack in the center of the altar, and this dark shadow-like creature boils up out of it.
I didn't touch it. I did not touch it.
But you wanted to. You hear me yell in a high voice as I try and back away.
Penny probably comes around the corner to see this and is like, what?
It looks like a hooded, humanoid figure clad in flowing robes, and it's translucent gray over a suit of ghostly armor. Its facial features are a swirl of maddening images, fluctuating between a serene countenance and a visage twisted in a grimace of horror.
Oh, man, we're fighting Grimace from McDonald's? Oh, yeah.
I love that token.
It looks like Catapult.
As a note, I should not be standing there since Idris was touching it, so Idris and I should be switched.
Hey, let's rotate.
I agree completely.
Yeah. So that's not me being like, I'm not there. You can't touch me. It's just that if he's touching the altar, he should be next to it.
I mean, there's room next to the altar. Look at that space right next to the big guy with the red box around him. You're small. You can fit in there.
Initiative,
I'm not gonna
please.
stand on the altar.
All right, people. Let's have some great rolls like last time.
Damn.
We didn't rest. What the fuck did we do?
Why are you people... I literally come around the corner. I'm like, what are you people doing?
Penny tries so hard to manage us. It doesn't work.
I go away for 1 second.
I see the flaw in your plan of management. You keep going away and leaving us to our own devices.
Has everybody rolled initiative?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Penny, are you looking into the room?
I mean, I'm probably looking... Yes, as soon as I come in, I'm like, where the hell is everybody? And then I see them touching things.
It's your choice. When you look at the altar, wisdom, charisma, or intelligence.
You must not read from the book.
I will use a hero point, and then I'll make a wisdom save. So let's roll.
All right.
I feel like I say that a lot
Plus
in this
4.
game.
I use a hero point.
All right, Penny, you get a +4 on your roll. Go ahead and make your roll.
All right, and it's a wisdom save.
You're like, it's nasty. You feel a presence and an intrusion against your mind. But your absolute moral outrage over them fucking with shit again when you left completely overcomes it, and you may shoot.
What do you all do? Oh my god! All right. I'm gonna, I guess, take the -2 for shooting.
In my defense, I did a much more thorough search than the other two and found this for you.
All right, it has not acted yet, correct?
It has not. You come around the corner just as it manifests.
All right, I will bonus action move my hunter's mark to it, taking the -2 for shooting in, but I get advantage because it hasn't acted. There's a lot of things I have to click. All right, this is the first shot. That will hit. And of course, everything resists damage in this place.
You all thought I was crazy for making that deal.
My second shot. This is the Dread Ambusher. And that'll also hit for a lot more, but still mostly resisted. All right, that's me, and I will move back here because screw that thing.
Yeah, so it's this big, dark, shadowy thing that comes up out of the altar, and 2 arrows rip through it, and it seems to be unfazed. And it attacks. Black necrotic energy courses through its hand, and it reaches out and attempts to plunge its hand into Idris's chest.
Dinner first, sweetheart.
And it plunges down in, and you feel necrotic energy. You see it pulse down its arm and into his chest. And Idris takes
Oh, that's lots of dice.
One more time.
12 points of damage. Anybody around it, if you want to make an Arcana check?
Yes, an Arcana check would be amazing right about now.
Go right ahead.
Of course. Research. Is this arcane science?
Yeah, that works. Jenna you have no idea what this is. Delbert, you think it just cast and inflict wounds.
Okay.
All right. So,
Not arcane science, or I would know exactly what it is.
Delbert, you're up.
Oh, I'm backing up. And told the dead. Because that's what I got.
It's going to smack you if you do that, Delbert.
Is it?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll try it.
Unless it doesn't.
Unless
threaten.
it doesn't get affected at all.
All right. Go ahead and make another Arcana check when you cast that.
Okay.
You don't think Toll the Dead is necrotic energy, and you don't think it would affect it at all.
Okay.
Catapult. Or hold it. No, Catapult's way down by Jen, isn't she?
Correct. Yeah, Catapult's going to be down after me. There we go.
All right, Idris.
Oh, taking this thing to task. Nobody touches me. I'm going to burn some inspiration. Now I got inspiration to burn. I've been waiting for this. Was it just a reroll, right?
Yeah, you get to roll a second time. It's like having advantage.
Yeah, let's do this.
And I let you guys use it whatever you want. Go ahead.
Boom. That's better.
There you go.
Not
Describe what you do to this thing. Its hand stuck in its chest, and you feel like it's squeezing your heart. How do you respond, Idris?
I freak out. I feel like I'm on the set of Temple of Doom. It's going to rip my heart out. I can hear all the chanting in my head. And I'm just, instead of it plunging its hand at me, I'm going to plunge my sword right into it. Just double hand it right in there. Yeah, I scream like a dog when I do it. Something is not right with the magic, maybe.
I love how PJ's dog's barking, but Matt's dog's just so chill.
It should have done damage, PJ. I mean, it's not immune to magical weapons. So I think you might have check and see if you've got... Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably busted.
I think it's supposed to be magical. Maybe not magic. No, maybe it is magic. I'm not sure.
See if you capitalized it. So
No,
it does. It's 6 more, so that's 25. Okay. You rear back and drive your sword into it and twist, and you can see it start to shred. Sort of the darkness pulls apart and pops. Quickfoot. Quickfoot is not with you right now, but he was on Delbert's shoulder. He goes to here because he's Quickfoot. All right. Jenabink, you're up.
Have I noticed the lack of damage because of non-magical things or not?
Yeah, go right ahead. That's going to be an Arcana check for you, straight up. Yeah, you totally get that. You see the arrows strike, and you know what Penny's arrows should do, right? And they sort of stop and fall where they should have just ripped a smoking hole through it. So you're aware that magical energy doesn't... You're aware of this, yes.
Oh, I did change up to my weapon. No wonder everything was supposed to be better. Okay, great. I'm going to step forward then. In Catapult, I'm going to order Catapult as my bonus action to help me.
All right.
So that should give me... Does that give me advantage, or does that give me a +2?
That gives you advantage.
Okay, fantastic. So this... I mean... I was wondering why I did this to myself. There we go. All right. So I am going to hit it with... My weapon is magical. I had it to last long rest made. I have a magic weapon and magic armor. There is no piton of magic protection right now.
Okay.
I had forgotten about that, but all my character sheet was updated correctly.
Sounds suspect to me, Jen.
Jen doesn't cheat.
I was going to say, Tad knows I can't lie. So, okay. So I don't know how to designate it as magic, so it should not have been resisted.
No, I'll add 4 to it. It might be this is a third-party critter, so it might be an error in the stat block over there.
Well, I don't know how to literally. I don't know how to make my Warhammer magic in the.
Oh, you know what they've done? I'm looking at it. It's got exclamation point magic down here in the stat block. So let me go in here and fix that shit.
So, Jen, under your weapon, under the type of damage it does, so when you click on the little hourglass thing and it says the type,
should have been fine.
And it says like bludgeoning, do bludgeoning, comma, magic.
Ah, thank you.
There we go. All right,
for some reason, mine's not working and it does that too, yeah.
All right, Catapult's up. Catapult was helping you, right? That's what the Catapult's action
And that's
was.
what gave me, so I took my bonus to tell it to help. I got the advantage, good to go.
Penny, you're up.
I will move back up, take my -2, and attempt to shoot it again. Alright, I will move back, because that thing's scary.
Alright. It looks at the sword in its chest, bats it aside as pieces of ectoplasm flat off. It summons more energy into its fist, and it strikes straight at Idris. And it hits. And Idris goes down. It rips his heart out. At least it looks like it's heart. All right, so... it's not actually a physical thing, but you see this ball of energy pulsing like its heart, and it takes it and shoves it into its mouth, and it wipes it. All right. Idris, you are about to have disadvantage on your death saving throws because this thing is consuming your soul.
Okay.
All right.
So what do hero points do in that situation then?
They help you make it because that's what they're for. I mean, you make it with a hero point.
Cool.
So, yeah. So, because the DM's a dick, but he's not that big of a dick. All
Cool.
right.
I'm burning hero point.
Inspiration will negate the disadvantage, though.
He's already made his roll, and It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, hero points, if you use them, hero points always help you make a death save, period. But they're gone when you use them. They don't recharge. Where inspiration, I throw at Candy when you guys when you amuse me, because amusing me is important. So, all right. So Idris goes down, and is there anything else here?
Wouldn't we all really rather see PJ play Idris's sister?
Oh, you don't want my next character concept coming in here.
Delbert, what you got?
Magic.
I'm going to. Can I get in there and pull Idris away?
Yeah, you can do that.
Then I will do that, and I'll pull him back into.
You want to pull him into here?
That'll work.
All right, you can do that, no problem at all. All right, good enough. So
All
Delbert goes and grabs Idris and drags him back away from the fear guard. Idris automatically makes the saving throw anyhow, so we don't have to worry about that. Mark off your hero point. Quickfoot's like, damn! Shoot it! Jetabank, you're up, and you see Idris fall straight back on the ground, all right, with sort of a spectral hole that seals in his chest.
I am going to take his spot so that the thing hopefully can't get through me and catapult. I'm going to, again, order catapult to help me, and I'm going to try to hit it again.
Do it. It bats aside your attack.
Oh, wait, I didn't have an advantage.
Oh, go ahead, roll again.
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
No problem.
Come on. I want you to... There we go. That's what I wanted.
There you go.
Let's see if this works. Let's fix the words. It still says partially resisted.
Yeah, there's a problem with this stat block, I think. Either that or, we're getting carryover error. You do 4 more points of damage. Jen, you almost take it down. All right? Almost take it down.
Cool.
All right? It looks at you, and a sword, a long double-headed sword, forms out of the mist, and it looks at you and it says, "You are next. I will feast." Oh, shoot.
I have stood before an academic board of the university. Bring it.
That is fucking worth inspiration. All right, Penny.
All right, Penny's going to move up here. Do I have clear line to it now?
Nah, you're shooting through the doorway. You got combat. You got a -2. It's in combat. They're moving around.
All right. I will shoot at it again then.
Hits. All right. So, Jennibank, you strike it and step back as it draws its sword, and you see an arrow pass through where its eye socket would be at the back of its head, and it twists in smoke and disappears.
Get away from her, you bitch.
All right. What are we doing for Idris?
I will attempt to do a medicine check on him to at least stabilize him.
Quick question. When we go down in the dungeon and come back up, aren't we supposed to make extra saves?
Sure, I'll make you make more saves. I'm a big fan.
You mentioned like when we go down, if you drop in the dungeon, you have to make that special wisdom roll or something.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. See if you're touched by go right ahead. Thank you. You both owe me one. Delbert, make a wisdom, charisma, or intelligence save. Philip, PJ, do the same.
Inspiration.
Thanks for reminding Tad there, PJ.
Hey, I'm playing it on the straight and narrow, so when I get a bad ruling, I'm going to be there like, remember when I helped you out?
Catapult doesn't have a soul.
Hey, you know what? Hang on. You know what? Because this is important. Let me throw another one of those bad boys in there with that double number. So I just got this feeling I got a really terrible roll in that tower.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
I told you. When it's bad for Idris, I have the feeling.
So, Idris, you're looking down at your chest, and it's sitting on top of your chest, and it's reached down in, and it's taking your heart. It's eating your heart, and it presses its hand down on your throat, and it reaches down in, and you rip out your liver, and it takes a bite out of your liver, and it touches your face and smears the blood on it and goes, "Oh, you are so tasty." And a long tongue of shadow whips around its head. So when it pushes down hard on your throat, it drives its thumb down into your eye socket and tears the eye out and starts to eat the eye. And would you mark on your character sheet that you've been touched by darkness?
It's better than being touched by an uncle.
All right. And its mouth opens up, and the long, sharp teeth, its tongue wrapping around the back of your neck, and its mouth comes down to bite your face. And all of a sudden, this hand made out of blue light, wraps in its hair, pulls its head away, puts its hand on its throat, and goes, "This one is marked by me!" in Kamasti, and it dissolves.
I'm somebody's bitch!
And you wake up. So, never look at the chat quotes when you're DMing, the chat comments when you're DMing folks. Just don't do it. All right. Make your medicine check, Jen.
I did. I threw it in sour.
Oh, yeah, you're able to stabilize him.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, you guys get him stabilized. What would you like to do? Go ahead.
This is the best I can do for him right now. Maybe we should, drag him, bouncing his head as little as possible back to my workshop.
Wait 1 second. I'm going to make 10 more good berries, because why not? And I will feed one to him and hope he wakes up screaming, "I'm somebody's bitch." Because that would be fantastic.
I got 1 point. Awesome.
Yeah.
Granny, no!
No. Would you please wake up screaming for me?
All right. I'm somebody's bitch!
All right. Well, yeah, but he is terrified. So, have you ever been around somebody who's so scared that the smell of their sweat changes? Have you ever been around somebody who's done that? Right? You can
Only
actually...
at gaming conventions.
So, okay, well, it's that smell. All right, he is white as a sheet, sweat's pooling on his face, and he's... All right, folks, what are we doing?
Maybe we should get you back to the workshop. You don't look so good. And yeah, you are somebody's bitch. Here, take another one.
Thank you, may I have another?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Just remember,
When it came out, the top of the altar cracked and fell apart. So there's now this depository that's open in there.
And I look at Jen and I go, I told you, people hide things in here.
So is anybody going to poke around in there?
Yeah! They put berries in me. I'm got to finish my job.
I probably shouldn't have put berries in him.
All right.
Feed the machine.
I'm just
Keep
saying
going.
we could have dragged him and come back here later, but okay.
Looking down in here.
1 second, Ted. 1 second.
Yes.
Before he goes and looks down in there, I'll move back to here.
I'll be like, leave those berries.
Idris, make a will save.
All right.
I have 8 more berries, by the way. I'm holding on to.
Where are these numbers? Oh,
For himself. What he didn't say was for himself.
Herself.
You
Herself.
almost...
Sorry. I am sorry.
So you're overcome with fear for a second. You feel like you should flee from this, looking down into it. There's that thing's face comes up for a second, and then you shake it off. And you look down into the repository, and you see what looks to be clerical vestments made out of cloth of gold. And there's an abacus. There's a small flask. There's
need.
a little metal box. And there's what looks to be like a silver ewer.
Oh, Idris is coming out of here so vindicated that there's some crap hidden inside this altar. He comes out presenting the Ark of the Covenant, and he's like, I found the loot.
All right, let's get back to the workshop now. And you bitch boy, you can carry the loot back with us. You look healthy enough for that.
Oh, he's not letting it go. He had to work hard for this.
Okay, well, you look like you worked a little too hard and you need a nap now.
Yep. I got bed number 2.
All right. So you guys go hiking back. There's
Yeah,
also 50 electrum pieces. You think they are? These are really old coins, and you
man.
actually don't recognize the minting. To be honest with you.
Cool.
So.
All right,
Show them to
everybody,
the group.
let's go back to my workshop.
You don't even know the difference between a flange and a gear and a cog.
Yeah, those metal things.
Everybody is somebody's cog.
And I don't want to hear about your flange and what you've been doing with yourself, all right?
It's my workshop.
I guess Idris is staying behind.
Oh.
He's embraced the darkness.
All right. I'm going to suggest, folks, that we have done 3 hours worth of D&D.
Yeah.
All right, and that you guys are going to take a long rest. Let me throw some experience points into the hopper and see what happens there.
Come on. 1 year's worth of rat extermination.
That would be 21,000 experience.
Click that long rest button.
I think it's 21,900 experience for 1 year of just killing 6 rats a day, man.
For just 6 rats a day, you too can.
Level.
Oh,
It's going to be short. It's going to be short. I can feel it.
It's probably going to be short by a lot. We've leveled recently.
Yeah, I was going to say we just hit
Yeah.
3rd. I stopped saying the whole "let's level" once I got catapult. I'm just
You
saying.
don't have goals beyond metal cats?
I do have goals beyond metal cats, but I also know the limitations of the GM's wrath.
Yeah, he also divides by 10 before giving out the XP. Right, Ted?
He has a progressive XP tax system. You know,
Yeah.
the first 1,000, they take 10%. Then it scales.
Yeah, it's 20%.
If we file
after
joint,
that.
we can get by some of this stuff.
What is this, Scientology?
No, it's D&D tax code.
I
all
want my
right.
taxes on a postcard.
28%, P?
What?
Does it cap at 28%?
Well, if you incorporate, you can get as low as 21.
Ooh.
All
But if
right.
you're really good,
You all just picked up 485, which moves you
yeah.
up to about 1450. What is the XP? Make
27.
27. Yeah,
Make certain you update your XP total on your character sheet.
yeah, I did.
All right, so kind of enclosure then. Let's talk about some things real briefly. All right. Let's start with Delbert this time. Delbert, what did you think about today's episode? What did you learn about your character? And talk a little bit about yourself and what you do. But you have to unmute.
That would help, wouldn't it? So, let me think. What did Delbert learn today? He learned that that rats smell like fried chicken when you cook them. And he's been giving a lot of thought to the idea of taking Quickfoot as his familiar. And I think I'm going to actually do that before we do our rest here.
All right.
It's the least you could do after murdering his family.
Yeah.
Family.
You literally murdered his entire bloodline.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
His family tree is a trunk now.
Yeah.
I prefer to think of it as culling the herd, but yes.
So I will say, just, the DM knowing Blackmoor really well, you operate like a Hythonian. I mean, you're a Hythonian war wizard, like PJ was saying. You're up in the fight, you don't back off, and you're right there with the front line. That was, we were talking about it on break when you had stepped off table. And they would have, if your mage, what you did today kept the party from having a TPK. It was pretty outstanding. Just, acknowledgement from the DM. So what do you do? How do you stream?
I stream well, primarily I think I've streamed mostly Minecraft, but I do have a plan to stream some Ironsworn here in the near future. I haven't set a time or a date or anything for that, but yeah, you can find me over on Twitch, For Santo. That's me.
So, Penny.
Uh-huh.
So let's talk about your character today. What was particularly challenging for Penny, and what was your experience today? And I know you're not stream or anything, but you can talk a little bit about what you do if you want.
Well, Penny's experience today was Penny is starting to realize the task she was given is an impossible task of keeping them alive. Because every time Idris comes in here, he wants to kill himself. However possible he can. If it's angering a rat queen or screaming to the top of his lungs in a dungeon or messing with some weird cursed statue thing, he tries to find a way to kill himself. And Penny's starting to accept that maybe that's what he wants in life. Besides that, Penny was very happy with the way they didn't all die with these swarms of rats. What I do, I'm not currently streaming or doing any outside Twitter or any of that stuff. So I have no social media presence to follow. But everybody wear your mask.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. So, just as a side note, I don't know if I've told the stream this yet, but I talk about it all the time. Matt and I met at Gen Con about 15 years ago doing Ghost Tower of Inverness, and I think it was his first trip to Gen Con, and were you like 14 or 15 at the time, maybe 16?
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. It was more than 15 years ago at that.
Oh, was it? Wow.
Yeah.
So
2003 was when we went, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 17 years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I grow old.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jenabink, let's talk about arcane science for a bit if you'd like.
So Jenabink is very interested in all the things that Idris found in the altar, but she's probably not going to admit it to him. And she also needs to, Jen needs to have a discussion with Tad, the DM, about certain aspects that Jen neglected to understand before coming into the dungeon again. So there needs to be some negotiation off screen. Regardless, Jenabink is thrilled with the performance of Catapult, who not only absorbed hit points, helped Jenabink single-handedly defeat a shadow, and otherwise was just excellent and easily brought back into battle. Unlike, fleshy things, Jenabink can spend all day bringing Catapult back, but fleshy things, she can only do that twice. So everything today so far was, as usual, a boom for arcane science, and we shall continue that.
Outstanding. PJ.
Yeah, well, it's clear that Idris has a bold, clear-cut plan of leadership for this group. He doesn't have time to search every room for everything. It's easier to have them all come to you. Fight them in narrow-ass corridors where everything can be easily seen with the turn of a head. I think it worked out great. That being said, realizing these rats have been populating down here for a long time, right? And so he's going to have to work on some impulse control, especially now that he finally, I guess, registers that he belongs to somebody after falling into that deep sleep with the Kalima over there. So he's rethinking. He hasn't lost people he has to report to. He's gained them, and he's going in the wrong direction after taking accounting of his life so far. As for a streaming presence, you're looking at it. This is it, the one and only place. So if you want to see me, you got to see all these people. So show up here every single week on Saturday if we're doing it.
Except for August 28th.
Yeah, we will be. We should be between now and Thanksgiving. I'm anticipating us being able to play every week. We may, as we have the schedule built up, I'm going to, have people out of the encounters into the encounters. I'm going to try and do it in a very, story-driven way. But we won't be able to pay on the 28th. Maybe we're working on it. So stay tuned. We're going to try and play every weekend. We may not have our full cast of characters, but once we're up in the city of Blackmoor, it's very easy for me to move the players in and out. I want to thank you all so much for the stream, your participation. Go ahead.
Foundry VTT is streaming, and so I would like to raid over to Foundry because they give away, usually whenever they're streaming, they're constantly giving away licenses for Foundry as they're going, and people just volunteer and give away licenses. It's definitely better than Roll20, and for most things, it's better than Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It is the VTT to watch.
So, well, absolutely, I think that. So we're going to go raid the Foundry. Uther once and always, thank you so much for watching the show. And let's go talk to these folks. See you next week.
Done deal.
Yep.
Hooray! How many times did Idris almost get us killed tonight?
Once. It was collective.
Twice. Twice you almost got us killed.